Everyone, give me a second. Give me 1 second, everybody, and we can start. Mm, I'm almost done. Just give me a second, everyone. All right, I'm back, everybody, and welcome to the Bronze Reaper podcast. I'm your host, Rosalind Perkins, and we got a great show today. Um, so it's actually a fun show of everything. Pan Africanism, commit, and these are all reaction videos. We will be talking for we will be talking probably for a half an hour, 45 minutes. Then we're gonna get to business, cause we got these 3, 4 videos, and we're gonna do 3.5 hours today. So, I think that's super dope. You know, yeah, it's like I said, we're gonna have a great time today. You know, but yeah, how's everybody's Saturday going? We had a good show Friday. It's we're gonna like I said, we're gonna have a great show. We're gonna take a break from the politics and the other stuff and have a good time with the politics. Have a good time with the reparations and stuff like that. We're gonna see people crash out, and I think and shout out to Rando Double R. Shout out to you, man. I seen you on the other one, but I had to switch over because I was on the wrong stream. So shout out to you, player. Um, Also, if I need you to like and subscribe and also comment for the platform and stuff like that. And if you want to donate, definitely I'm gonna throw it into the live chat. I mean, I'm gonna throw it into the live messaging. So definitely, or anything helps. Like I said, man, 5, 10, 50. Everything helps. Because it just goes back to this platform. I like I said always, I make decent money, so yeah, I'll be fine. If you talking about Pan Africanism, that Tether's connection, and that should be here. Shout out to you. Hey yo, if y'all got videos y'all want to watch, y'all want to jump on the panel, y'all can always do that. Just say yo, throw me the email address. I'll check the email address and you the phone number. So best believe it's gonna be great. drinking Patron coffee, so it's decent. And you know what happened to me like 3 days ago? I bought 2 cartons of coffee and I fucked up and bought shit, what was it called? Say Michael. Hey, what's up, Say Michael? I told you that I help you increase your reach online by hosting a debate on my channel. Hey, you did. Hey, I'm totally willing to help you out that way. I, let me tell you something. Say Michael's. Personally, to me, I don't give a fuck who wins. I'm just being personally honest. Like we can talk about it. I don't mind talking about it, but debating and shit like that to see who's wrong and who's right, I personally don't give a fuck. It's honestly, it's all of an opinion. Like put it this way, some white supremacists and some white communities don't believe black Americans went through a lot in slavery. You know, some people don't think black people built the country. I have bigger channels that would host as well. Um, like I said, St. Michael's, thank you. I do appreciate it. I always have fun when you're on the show. Um, I personally don't want to do it. I have no interest in it. Like, like I said, my channel, yeah, I can debate and stuff. Like we could debate on this channel, but at the end of the day, we do it for fun. We do it for education. We don't do it just to see who's right. It's about showing how some people just view things. Uh, like I said, I'm not interested. Like, yo, you want to hear something crazy? St. Michael's. It's crazy. I just hit 300 subscribers, and I'm like super happy that I even got 300 subscribers. So, like, I get people it's like, oh yeah, you can build your subscribers like that, but I'm doing it organically. Like I'm doing stuff like this organically. I'm doing stuff for my people. I don't do stuff like you gotta understand, St. Michael's. I understand people have agendas. My agenda is definitely doing shit for my peoples and also educating my people. You know, the stuff that we talk about, we do research. Like St. Michael's, Kwame. Kwame thought there was 13 million people that came to America. Hey, thanks, salute, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And like I said, I did it organically, man. And it was hard work. All jokes aside, it was hard work. It almost took me almost 2 years to get. But I once I got the rhythm of it, that's when the subscription started to come in. So it's just I just had to learn. Ain't things gonna be so easy. So that's one thing I want to tell people. Things aren't gonna be easy. If anything was easy, everybody would do it. For doing it for your people, you certainly do push a lot of Jewish rhetoric. I don't even fuck with Jewish people like that. I'm gonna be personally honest. I don't even know. I know probably one or two Jewish people, you know. And the reason why I know one because I used to wrestle with him, and now he's on like TV and shit. Um, but he's a good guy. He's from Israel, so it's just I don't know, man. It's just I don't. All I just tell them stay out my motherfucking business. That's why I tell people like even Jewish people, white people, stay out my motherfucking business. That's it. ADL's talking points is what I mean. Well, you gotta look at it. Where did ADL get it from? They took it from the black community. They took it from black civil rights. Only thing that they did and the reason why it worked, it was because of y'all. Let me tell you what they got to do. They got to make money in your community, cosplay you and your community supposedly. I think y'all are the same thing. I think y'all are all the same people. Jewish people and white people are the same thing. And benefit off, like I said, they benefited off of y'all. So when they got their money, when they got their resources, they cut y'all out. That's why y'all don't like Jewish people. They cut y'all out of everything that they achieved. You know, it's like I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you an example. St. Michael. It's the same thing that black people is going through. We cut all these immigrants out of our achievements because every time we get something, it's black excellence. You know, but when these people get stuff, they're like, oh yeah, Nigeria, Jamaica, it's all that. Um, Leo Frank try to. I know. I heard about it about raping somebody. About raping somebody. Like St. Michael's, you're late on shit like that. We've been through that. You know, we learned that from the Nation of Islam. You know, the NOI. The NOI been telling niggas that for years. It's just y'all just catching on. This is why I say y'all white supremacy is late to the party. Y'all just getting on shit. Y'all just figuring out who are these people, you know, causing all these problems. Y'all was so used to blaming black people, it's not even black people. Now it's so bad because it's like, ha ha, on you, you still hate black people, and black people didn't even do shit to nobody, you know? I'm just being personally honest. As ADL says, Jim Coney. I this for a very long time. Then you've been alive. How old are you, St. Michael's? I need to know how old are you. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Judaism is a religion. Being Hebrew is a lineage or a bloodline. I'm sorry, it's a bloodline. Hebrew is a bloodline. This is why when the Egyptians was like, they left black and came back white, and that motherfucker ended up dead because you can't be saying shit like that. You know, some people don't take that shit serious. Some people take that shit serious. You know, go back to Jacob and Esau. Yeah, those motherfuckers was black and red. You know, like there was no such thing as white. To be honest, like y'all call yourself white because it makes y'all purity, and they call us black. It makes us look demonic. That's why y'all made black and white. You know, but at the end of the day, you got to look at it now. Everybody wants to be black. You ask a black person what they want to be. Most black people, like 95% of black people, will say, "Yo, I just want to be black. I don't want to be anything else." Most black people don't hate you, St. Michael's. Facts. Facts, St. Michael's. The only niggas you need to watch out for are them niggas in the 60s, the 1960s. Them motherfuckers hate you. And the reason why is because of all the hatred that they have seen when they were younger. Those motherfuckers will shoot you, St. Michael's. And I'm going to be personally honest. These niggas here now, they don't give a fuck. You know? The youth now is learning their history because of us. Like my generation. The people in the 80s. We getting hip and we giving out the information. Those people who was our youth, like Shabaka's people, they didn't raise us. They just kept everything to themselves. It was like on some survival of the fittest shit, you know. If that's the case, then why do so many of them push the entire way? What type of lies does black people push? I need to know. Go on, St. Michael's. Facts. Thank you, Rando. I appreciate that. So you're taking accountability for the radicalization, the black youth. What radicalizations? That's why they gave us Pan Africanism. They gave us Pan Africanism because we were being radicalized. I'm being personally honest. Because don't forget, we was out here fucking y'all motherfuckers up. So that's why that the cops is after. Yeah, the cops are after you. Are you serious? That's not a lie. Are there good cops? Yeah, there's good cops, but there's we know the bad ones. I know crooked cops. I dealt with crooked cops. Have I know that? Do I know that there's bad cops? Yes, I know there's bad cops. No, they didn't. They confused the whole thing. Shabaka. They confused everything. Pan Africanism confused everything. When niggas was fighting, when niggas was growing and stuff, here come Pan Africanism talking about fucking Africa. Africans don't even like Africa. Like, come on, let's personally be honest. It's a simple case of cause and effect. And let me tell you something. St. Michael's, you gotta blame your own peoples. Your own people broadcast shit like that. Your people make fun of stuff like that. Your people make fun of Black Death. They think they call that dark comedy because black people die. So y'all kind of bring that shit on yourself. Look what y'all did to George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, fucking Tamira Rice. What's her name? I forgot the other lady's name. But when a white woman gets killed and stuff, you think the world should stop for y'all. This is what I'm talking about. What? That we giving examples? Those are examples. What you expect? You know, y'all make fun of Black Death. I didn't say you don't, but your people do. You can't be accountable for what your people do. Only thing you could be accountable is for what you do and the wisdom that you give. If you're not pushing, if you're not pushing unity with your people, talking about yo, let these people just get the reparations, let these people get bills and policies, just to end all this bullshit. Why wouldn't you let them? That's a cheat code, you know. Like, if this is why I say, if you really want to push unity, just give black people reparations. Let them fix their problems. Let them work on themselves. You know? It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yup, facts. Now St. Michael's, you got to look at it. Now we're watching all these white people dumb out. We're watching all these Europeans dumb out on each other. The reason, like I told you, St. Michael, I told you what my theory was. It's just like, yo, black people have been out of it for a very long time, out of the picture for a very long time. So y'all so used to turning on each other. Y'all did that before you even got to America, North or South America. You know, so it's fucked up. Let me ask you a question. Why do everybody say, oh, black people got low IQ? But we're the most influential, most inspirational. Like, our leaders don't have no type of like racial tension craziness like all your leaders do. Like St. Michael's was the homicide rate in your European nation on average is like one and two per 100,000. But you gotta understand, St. Michael's, there's gonna be crime and homicide everywhere. You just gotta stay on your P's and Q's, man. I've been told you that. St. Michael's, the stuff that I tell you now, it's not like I just changed my mind and just think of something new. I tell you the shit every time you're on here. I was like, yo, there's crime everywhere. Maxine Waters, how you never seen Maxine Waters? Maxine Waters been doing the same bullshit for like 20, 30 years. You know? She is one of those type of people that's not going to change. You know, she's not going to change her ideology. She's not going to see a new picture. That's what, you know, that's what comes with, you know, trauma. We don't know if Maxine got trauma. You ever thought about that? You don't think, do you, let me ask you a question, St. Michael. Do you think Maxine Waters got trauma from all you white people? And all the fuckery that y'all been doing to that lady? Talking about her hair, disrespecting her, just saying foul shit to her. You don't think she got trauma from that? So now when she drags y'all niggas under the bus, When she throw y'all niggas under the bus, y'all niggas is mad at her. You can't get mad at Maxine Waters and when y'all was disrespecting her when Trump was in office the first time. Y'all could have did what I do. Just respect her opinion. Like, I'm being personally honest. You could have just respect Maxine's water opinion and call it the day. Oh, she want to fight Trump? Okay, cool. Let her fight Trump. You know? Just tell her, like, yo, shit ain't going to be solved if you keep on, if you keep on doing this crazy shit. And this is why I always say, like, yo, y'all gonna fuck yourselves over. Black Americans is gonna be fine. We've been through fucking every type of like fuckery. Every type of fuckery. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. St. Michael's, a white man gets shot, the whole America stop. Y'all not used to this crazy shit. Shout out to E. Will. Salute. But yeah, you're not used to shit like that. Oh yeah, shout out to Shabaka. Shout out to Double R Rando. Like it's just like this is what y'all could have did. Y'all could have just took accountability, said that was one of our peoples. He was radical. And like, yo, we gotta figure out what's going on in our community. Y'all could have said that shit. Y'all started blaming black people, thinking black people shot this motherfucker. Black people don't got no hateful bones like that in our body. Last time we seen some shit like that was a DC sniper. And that was like 1 in a million. That nigga was radicalized. Them niggas before, let me tell you something. If you really want to be scared of people, St. Michael's, be scared of those people from the 1916s and under. Them niggas will shoot you, St. Michael's. The crazy shit that you are talking, the crazy stuff that you say, these black people will shoot you. Like my great-granddaddy had 7 guns in his closet. He was ready for y'all motherfuckers. He was ready to get busy. That's why he always had a smile on his face. He's like, yo, one day I'm going to get busy. I'm going to go out. Yeah, my great-granddaddy. My great-granddaddy was, he's ill. He died when he was 92, drinking gin, smoking weed. That's why sometimes, like in November, I'm going to say this. In November, oh, see, he was a Jamaican tether. See, the immigrants is killing y'all. I'm going to say this. In November, if y'all see me drinking gin, it's because of my granddaddy. I always drink gin in like November. I didn't do it last year. I didn't want to go on last year drinking gin with y'all, but I only do that in November. I probably do it once a year. Drink gin. And I don't even like it. I just drink it for my great-granddaddy. But yeah, I didn't know that about the DC sniper. I didn't know he was Jamaican. The irony is that white atheist homosexuals are allies of the black identity. No, it's not. That's not even true. Black Lives Matters is not a black movement. Those are your liberals. Those are your Antifa. Those are white people. This is what I'm trying to say, St. Michael's. You got to take accountability of your people. Those are your people doing that shit. You can't blame black people and these people got white faces and stuff like that. They turned the fuck up. They said, let me ask you a question. Instead of judging liberals, won't y'all figure out why the liberals do what they do? They're probably not hateful fucking people. Antifa, marching in here. None of us was there. St. Michael's, none of us was there. And if motherfuckers was there, they was there to probably get some free shit. Just like the Puerto Ricans, just like the Dominicans and the Mexicans and white people. White people were there to get some free shit. Like, we could talk about your peoples. Let's personally be honest. The KKK, the neo-Nazis, the Proud Boys. Those are all your people. They were all stormed January 6th, Capitol Hill. Yeah, I didn't even know he was. I didn't know he was a Jamaican. See, not even black people be doing shit, crazy shit like that. We'll rob a bank or something. We'll do some shit like that. But come on, all that like just killing just to be killing. Nah, that shit doesn't really happen like that. You really have to push a motherfucker to. You really gotta push a motherfucker to the point to do some shit like that. White Antifa are race traders. How are they race traders? This is what I'm talking. Now, St. Michael's, I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna warn you. Your white supremacist ideology is about to come out. The nigga's Cuban. No, 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 St. Michael. That boy's Cuban. He's not black. He's Cuban. I know who you're talking about. The boy who got deported. He was a Proud Boy and he got deported. Your presidents deported him. You know, did you know? I know he's not black. He's Cuban. He's Latinos. You know, I wouldn't call that one of my people. Those are your peoples, St. Michael's. No matter if you like it or not. Jesse Lee E. Peterson is our peoples, but he's a coon. He's a coon. He promotes white supremacy. You know. Yeah, is damn near all white. Yeah, thank you. That's not a black or organization. Yeah, thank you, E. Will. He's part. No, he's Cuban, man. That boy's Cuban. He's Cuban and white. He even will tell you that. Like, come on, it's St. Michael. You're reaching now. St. Michael's, you're reaching. You could say he's an Afro Latino. I would agree with you that if you would have said that. And I never seen the kid. I never seen the kid, but I know he's Cuban. Who you're talking about? He got deported. I seen him probably once or twice, but I know he's Cuban. Salute to sister. She's not a Pan-African revolutionist. She was a Black Liberation Army. Yeah, that's not Pan-Africanism. Yeah, I gotta stop. Shabaka, you push a lot of false narratives, man. She didn't sacrifice nothing for Africa. Are you serious? This nigga's crazy. BLM is run by homosexual black women. You mean lesbians? Jesus Christ, man. This nigga said homosexual black women. Like them niggas was a guy one day. Shout out to St. Michael's, man. Yo, you crazy, St. Michael's and Jewish people. Let me tell you something. Yo, St. Michael's, those are your peoples. Those Jewish people are your peoples. Those lesbian women that were running Black Lives Matter, they were pushing white supremacy. Instead of really fighting for the cause, they were flip-flopping with the causes. Then that's when it turned into a all lives matter. You know? I gotta be personally honest with you with that. You know? This is what you're doing in St. Michael. This is what white people do. They never take accountability for anything. They don't even like to apologize to black people. I'm gonna be personally honest. As long as I knew white people for, I know they don't like to apologize to black people. Yeah, they were. LGBTQIA, that's a white supremacy type of movement, if you really think about it. They don't fight for everybody. They only fight for gays. Not even black gays, just white gays, if you kind of look at it. You see all these black gays that actually really be getting hurt out here and stuff like that, and they'll just push it on the white guy, the white gay guy. You know, like you got to look at it. Let's say the BLM was a black movement. Who did it get hijacked by? White supremacy. And Jewish people are white, so at the end of the day, they push the same narrative that y'all push. It's just like they're white, St. Michael's. Give me the name of one of them. What the LGBTQIA girls? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to them like that. I just knew that the narrative was changing. It went from Black Lives Matter to Black Trans Matter to Trans Lives Matter, trans suicides and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Then black people are still dying and they're forgetting about them. They're talking about fucking trans lives. That's why a lot of homosexuals, they don't support LGBTQIA. They have a problem. You think that guy Jeffree Star was the first person? No. Them OG gay people, they don't support LGBTQIA because they know that's gonna complicate things. Yeah, he does. I would say I agree with you too. Will I think he will. I think he do. Yeah, he does got that tether mentality. Should be a simple thing to do if he's saying it's true. What is simple? Something you gotta. I'm gonna say this. I don't know what you're talking about, but something could be simple, but it might take time. You know. So that's how you gotta look at it. Yeah, he come, he come up with a single name. Do you want us to look up a name with the LGBTQI? I mean the BLM. Like I already told you how I felt about Black Lives Matter. I thought it would. I never heard of that organization until like years ago, like 2 or 3 years down the line. I was like, oh yeah, there's somebody's doing something for Black Lives Matter. Then after that, I started doing research. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, something's weird about this, you know? Bronzy media. You yourself have already admitted that you're okay with homosexual rights. I think everybody should have some type of rights. I think everybody should have some type of individual rights. You know, I'm just being personally honest. I think everybody, like, let me ask you something. If you got into, who's it, Jewish hate rights, and you do Asian hate laws and stuff like that, I think you should do it for black people, especially black people. Black people should have been had that before anybody. Black people went through the most in America. White Americans haven't went through anything. One white boy gets shot, the world should stop. You know, it's just let me tell you what it is, St. Michael's. It's like when this is what y'all thought it was gonna happen. Y'all thought the shit when JFK got sniped and got killed. Y'all thought that shit was gonna happen with Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk's information was so deep in white supremacy that niggas didn't give a fuck. He tried to hide that shit under Christianity. You can't hide hate under, God. God didn't make you kill these people. God didn't make you say these type of shit. God didn't tell you to do this type of crazy shit that you do. You wanted to do it, So, like I said, like I don't got no problems with gay people. Like gay people are different from when I grew up. Like if you go, let me tell you something. I have went to parties with gay people and they showed me where all the women were, cause they know I wasn't gay. So they was like, oh, he's not gay, but I know this girl, man. Yo, she'll suck your dick and stuff like that. Yo, she'll fuck the shit out of you, and you might end up really liking the girl. Nowadays, it's different because it's like the gay dudes is trying to turn you out, and it's like, nah, I don't want to be around these niggas no more. Like, my nigga, if you're trying to do that and I already told you no, my nigga, this is harassment. You're like, you're really sexually harassing me right now after I just told you no. You know, it's because the obvious answer is because. Hold on, what are you talking about? Because I'm just talking and you're like, he said it's a thing, so why is it so hard to name a single that represent? Because I didn't support it. I didn't support Black Lives Matter. You know, I never had a Black Lives Matter flag. I didn't say, oh yeah, Black Lives Matters and shit like that. You know, so it's just like, why would I know? I didn't pay no attention to it like that. I just say, oh yo, I don't know what that shit is, man. I'm not gonna support that. You know, like I'm gonna give you an example. This dude was talking to about Black Lives Matter. This little white kid from Wilmington, Mass, was talking about Black Lives Matter with me. He's talking about Antifa and stuff, and he's like, "We're gonna bring in the Hell's Angels and shit like that, and they're gonna run them out." I was like, "Okay, I don't give a fuck. That shit don't affect me, nigga. Like, why the fuck do I care? Y'all white people want to keep on killing, you know." We're gonna run these people out. Like the thing about it, y'all act tough towards these Antifas and these LGBTQIA people, and you know these motherfuckers aren't fighters. So while now these niggas is starting to shoot y'all niggas, y'all call foul. You can't call foul when y'all niggas been doing little hate crimes to them and shit. Like, did you forget about that, St. Michael's, when y'all was calling them the F word, disrespecting them, putting y'all hands on them and stuff like that? Them niggas didn't bother you. Y'all started just talking shit to them and stuff. All of a sudden, these niggas is shooting you, disrupting your system. Y'all cry foul. You can't cry foul when you do shit like that. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all was actually fucking doing foul shit to those gay people. All of a sudden, these niggas who like Bussy shoot you, talk about, yo, you ain't gonna take my boy pussy away. You ain't gonna, no, this shit ain't gonna stop. I'm a bust first and ask questions later. And that's what he did. He popped fucking old Charlie. Nigga pop old Charlie. Now, let me ask you a question, St. Michael. What y'all niggas is gonna do? Cause them niggas just took your manhood. I'ma say that. Them LGBT, them niggas with them bitches with dicks and shit took your manhood. They violated y'all, and them niggas was laughing about it. What the fuck are y'all niggas gonna do? Only thing I'm seeing what y'all niggas is doing is praying. I'm gonna be personally honest. All y'all niggas is doing is praying right now. Y'all niggas is scared for y'all lives. I'm gonna be personally honest. Y'all niggas is scared for y'all lives. I didn't say I support it. Now you just making up shit because you're mad because them niggas took your manhood. Them niggas is fucking y'all niggas right now. Let me tell you something, St. Michael's. What are you gonna do, St. Michael's? That nigga's bust your lead. Yo, that nigga popped y'all niggas leader. y'all niggas is crying to black people. You crying for black? Why you? Let me ask you a question. Why y'all niggas is? And not you, St. Michael's. We always love you when you're on this show. But why is other niggas on these black platforms talking about? Oh, yo, we shouldn't be making fun of this. Y'all was the one who created dark humor. Y'all created dark humor. When we was telling yo, that shit is kind of foul. Y'all shouldn't be saying shit like that. You say, oh, it's comedy. It's dark humor. I love dark humor. This is what y'all saying, so da 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 da. That's what happened. It's dark humor now. You can't cry foul. You can't cry victim. Old Charlie got popped in the neck. Niggas is making fun of it. Y'all trying to get these motherfuckers fired because of dark humor. Oh, now it's not funny now. Like Randall Double R said, he said, yo, it's not fun when a rabbit got the gun. With dark humor, for example, when niggas talk about other people being violated and y'all telling rapey jokes, y'all say it's dark humor. Remember when, what's his name, Andrew Schultz said that rape joke about Kendrick Lamar, and niggas was making, Niggas was getting death threats, and all y'all white people was saying, "Oh, yo, these are all jokes. It's dark humor. It's jokes. It's jokes." About violating somebody, or you talk about when somebody gets raped and y'all just laugh, thinking it's funny. Yeah, that's your dark humor. That's your dark humor. I gave you an example. Now you talking about vague, nigga. Like this is what happened. Nigga got shot. Y'all made fun of again. Y'all I'm gonna make it super simple for you. When y'all made fun of George Floyd and he had the knee on his neck, y'all had all these oh yeah, the George was it the George Floyd challenge. Y'all was doing all that funny shit. Talking about this nigga died from a fentanyl. Now niggas is laughing, talk about yo, the nigga didn't die from a bullet, nigga died for fentanyl. Y'all niggas is crying. You're crying. Like this is what I'm talking about, St. Michael's. It's not funny when niggas is making fun of y'all. Yo, and this is why I say, yo, that red pill shit that y'all was pushing, all that make me a sandwich bitch and all this other stuff. Y'all niggas need to put on aprons and make these women sandwiches now. Cause y'all are the real bitches out here. And I gotta be personally honest. Y'all niggas should be cooking the dinner and be getting fucked. These girls should be fucking you. You shouldn't be fucking these girls. Y'all don't have the y'all not honorable to be fucking these bitches right now, bro. And I'm gonna be personally honest. All this crybaby shit that y'all niggas was doing, getting niggas fired from work. That's what liberals do. Y'all doing liberal shit to people. Like, come on. Y'all talk shit about liberals. You talk about how liberals are so bad, but you do it. You do it too. You do it too. Everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment in the live chat. If you want to help, share to all your other platforms and stuff and channels. And also, if you want to donate, you could donate. I'll put the stuff in the live chat. But if you don't have money, I understand. You know, it's hard out here. Shalom, shalom. You know, I know it's hard out here and stuff like that. I don't stress it out now, but it's just I know how it is, man. Like I said, just share. If do that, just share so I could get more likes and more views and stuff. Like that helps me. Um, but let me put it in the live chat now. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's not funny anymore because niggas is laughing at y'all. You know, people's like, oh yo, look at them niggas is crying. Look at hold on, give me a second, everyone. I swear I seen something. Oh shit. Hold on, everybody. I gotta. Jesus Christ. Change yada yada yada. My debit card. Give me a second, everyone. Like it's not funny when the rabbit got the gun, you know. So it's just y'all can't. The thing about it, y'all can't cry over what's happening now. You know, I'm gonna be personally honest. Y'all just look like crybabies. You know. Oh, he's making fun of Charlie Kirk. He was a good guy. Then we go look at Charlie Kirk. This man talking shit about black people. Now you mad when people's like, yo, fuck Charlie Kirk. We don't give a fuck about that dude. You know? Y'all cry foul. Y'all can't cry foul, man, you know? I'm just gonna be personally honest. You can't cry foul when that type of shit happens, man. Y'all just gotta take it on the chin, man. Y'all just gotta take that shit on the chin, man. Mm, Give me a second, everyone. I'll come back after. All right, give me a second. See if it went through already. All right, it went through. But yeah, yeah, you can't cry foul, man. You know, cause y'all started that shit. Y'all started all that bullshit. Now you're Antifa, Antifa, and the Jews. It's always the Jews and Antifa. But the question is, what the fuck y'all niggas do? Shalom, shalom again. Um, no, let me tell you what it is. Say, Michael, y'all talk about insensitivity. Y'all talk about black people being sensitive, but you can't say we being sensitive when we start talking about Charlie Kirk. You cry foul. Then when black people die, what do you say? Oh, the Trevor Martin challenge. You got the Skittles and the iced tea. Like, come on, yeah. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Antifa, the liberals, and them gay people took y'all niggas manhood. I gotta be personally honest. Them niggas is fucking y'all right now laughing. Them niggas is really fucking y'all. So St. Michael's, I know you're mad, but you can't get mad, man, cause you let them niggas fuck y'all. You let them niggas fuck y'all. Y'all could have fought back as all that hate crime shit y'all motherfuckers be doing. Now all of a sudden y'all scared to do some hate crime shit. Let alone fight back. Y'all scared to fight back. You had this old white raggedy bitch, what's her name, Erica Kirk, talk about we should pray. That sound like some black shit. That sound like some Obama shit. We all need to pray about it. The fuck? Your husband just caught a hot slump to the neck. You talk about praying and forgiving. I told y'all that shit was gonna happen. I told y'all. I was like, it's gonna be fucked up if they say, yo, let's pray about it. None of y'all niggas fought back. I'll tell you, none of y'all conservatives never fought back. Y'all took it right on the bussy, nigga, because they took your bussy. They violated y'all niggas. And I gotta be personally honest. St. Michael's, you got violated. All them niggas with colorful hair laughing at y'all niggas. Like, yo, these niggas is crying. And they called us bitches. They call us soft. Nigga just got caught. Nigga, come on. A little white girl just got stabbed. And you got more sympathy for this mediocre ass fucking podcaster nigga. Charlie Kirk. Y'all niggas is crazy. Talk about this nigga was a freedom fighter. You know how embarrassing that is if you see that nigga on a quarter? Y'all gave this nigga a quarter. Y'all niggas need to give him a penny. Put that nigga on a penny, because that nigga ain't worth the quarter at all, nigga. I'm going to be personally honest. All that foul shit he said, that nigga caught a bullet. And I'm sorry the nigga caught a bullet, but... Nigga, something was going to happen to him. Come on, man. Martin Luther King got ran up on him multiple times. Him and his family. They all got ran up on. Now you got to figure it out. Now, you know what? Say, Michaels, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to throw you a gem. What's going on, Ray Ray? Salute. What office was he elected to? Who? Charlie? He wasn't elected or nothing. That motherfucker didn't even have a college degree. And that nigga had a nerve to talk about black women. That nigga didn't even have a college degree. Motherfucker crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. How the fuck are you talking about black women? You don't even got a college degree. It's like, you take a good shit. Yeah. Put that nigga on a penny. A nigga a quarter? The fuck? Thank God it wasn't talking about putting him on a $20 bill or something. A month. They are crashing out. Yeah, they all crashing out. They don't know how. Like y'all gotta understand. And I tell people this all the time. They don't know. They're not used to this adversity. When trauma comes, when problems come, like let's be honest, when the 9/11 shit hit, what were they telling black people? We all need to come together. We all American. After that shit was over, you're a nigger. You don't need to be in this country. It's crazy. They got mad at Colin Kaepernick because he said he don't want to vote for none of these crazy folks. Colin Kaepernick said that. He was like, yo, you're telling me to pick the lesser of two evils. That sounds crazy. Like when you hear yourself pick the devil or Satan. Like pick Lucifer or fucking one of his fucking minions. Nigga, it's still evil, nigga. You still gonna be all fucked up, you know? Give me a second. Don't waste the ink. Oh, he died for the he believes in. Yeah. I would put I'm gonna say this. For those gun rights, I think he fought, like I said, I like my guns. I'm gonna be personally honest. I love my guns. I feel like, yo, the way how they check black people to get gun license, they should have did it to everybody. Cause if you notice, all these white folks is going dumb and out, shooting up everything. And I gotta be personally honest about that. I'm not trying to shit on them. Look what happened in Maine. That man went on a fucking killing spree. And hold on, this is the sad part. Law enforcement didn't take him out. He took his own self out. Shout out to Ohio. Salute, salute. You know, and it's these people be taking their own self out. It's not like, oh yeah, you know, they, you know, they're helping people. These are freedom fighters. No, these are niggas who have mental illness. This nigga was the nigga who was killing people in Maine. That motherfucker was in the military. He was a gun instructor. A conservative. Another conservative. That none of us always talk. We always tell white supremacy. These are these conservatives. These are your people. This is how this man was raised. He was raised conservative. Like Tyler Robinson, he was raised conservative. He was raised conservative. Now, oh, sir, he had a bussy girlfriend. Nigga, it doesn't matter what he had. He was a conservative. He was raised as a conservative. Is something weird about that whole case? Yes, there's something weird about it. There's always something weird about that shit. Oh, Charlie was probably saying shit that he wasn't supposed to be saying. And niggas is like, yo, we got to sit this nigga down. You know? I'm just being personally honest. Is there something weird about that case? Yeah. I'll give that to the conservatives. There's something weird about it, you know? But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And the reason why I don't give a fuck because it's not my fight. Like, yo, why y'all want me to... This is what... Let me tell you something. These white supremacists always want us to fight for them and stuff like that. Knowing that they don't like us. Knowing that, like, they have an issue with us. Maybe Charlie Kirk should have spent more time addressing white on white. Yes! Absolutely, Ray Ray. Salute to Ray Ray. You said the right thing. Official C. If you're willing to sacrifice your own life for an ideology is a mental illness. Yep, facts. OC spitting game right now. He spoke against Israel. Yeah. Let me tell you something. He was a capitalist. He spoke against and for Israel. This motherfucker started talking about going to Israel. I don't know how he was before he died about Israel. I don't know how he feel about Israel before he died, but he did say good things about Israel at one time. Just like Martin Luther King, he said something good about Martin Luther King at one time. But the thing about it, his demeanor didn't add up. This is why black people can't be like, oh, poor Charlie, poor Charlie. We can't do that, you know. Charlie probably crashed out and said some shit that he wasn't supposed to be saying. Yada yada yada. But yeah, he was probably saying some foul shit, you know. But let's start this show, man. Great conversation with y'all. Again, like and subscribe and comment on all the platforms, from X to Kick to YouTube. I might even go on Rumble, man. So still deciding. So I will let y'all know. But right now, these three platforms that we are doing is super dope. Um, Jeez, excuse me, everyone. So what we want to look at for, uh, do you know that they are considering putting his image on? Yeah, I know. They should put they should put his no good fucking ass on a fucking penny. He wasn't worth a fucking dime. Put, oh, excuse me. They should put his ass on a penny. Why the HBCU school were threatened when his alleged killer was white? I don't think they were threatened, but they were getting death threats by white people. That's why they chased those two white boys out the school like a few days ago. You know, if you kind of think about it, it was smart. Like, yo, you're the reason why, we're getting death threats. Because stupid, silly motherfuckers like these two people. And don't forget, those two people one of those motherfuckers got beat up before by St. Michael's boy Antifa. Antifa whooped his ass, you know. Crash out Saturday. So what y'all want to watch? Y'all want to watch something on Captain Tazaria, Tommy Sotomayor, Myron crashing out. Let's see. Tariq Nasheed or Tariq Nasheed? Y'all pick. I'll give y'all 40 seconds. And y'all write in what y'all want to watch first. And we're going to have a good day. It's up to y'all. Because, I know I usually pick, but this is Crash Out Saturday. You know, hold on, let me reset this. Yeah, man, I was doing, earlier, man. Let's see, Trump is sending the troops to Oregon. Well, shit, it's too late now, man. Now you want to react? Nigga, you should have reacted. He should have reacted 2 weeks ago. That nigga crazy. Tariq Nasheed? All right. Uh, you know what? I got a good one. This one's not that long. I think this is 20 minutes long. So some dude crashed out on conservative Chris today. So I think this was like 2 days ago, but he got crashed out by his own childhood friend. So
Hopping out there in Santa Monica.
oh shit. All
In
right,
fact,
we
one of
got Tariq
there's
there.
a black church out there in Santa Monica right now. The church that was the place that was kind of grounding the neighborhood. Phillips Chapel Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. It's still out there in Santa Monica, a black church, like a few
Mm.
blocks from the beach. A lot of folks don't know that that's a black church out there right now. They changed what the letters meant. It was CME, Phillips CME Church. They say it's Christian Methodist Episcopal, but no, the original name was the Colored Methodist Episcopal.
Oh shit, I didn't know
It
that.
was the Colored Method, but in the 1950s they changed it to Christian. So a lot of folks don't know that. It's out there now. And we had a YMCA out there. There was a brother, Paul Revere Williams. We got some stuff about him at the Hidden History Museum. It's Foundation of Black American. He designed a lot of the buildings and monuments in early Los Angeles. Foundation of Black American brother, one of the best architects in the world. Phenomenal brother, Paul Revere Williams. They built a YMCA, a black YMCA out there in Santa Monica. The sister who was with Madam C.J. Walker, who put Madam C.J. Walker on, Annie Malone. She was another wealthy Foundation of Black American woman out there in St. Louis. She put money on it. She helped build the
Mm.
YMCA out here in Santa Monica in the 1920s. And they had a gym and they were doing all that
I'm gonna
work. And
say this,
that's where that Muscle
everyone. I'm
Beach.
sorry to cut this off because I know I just like to listen to things. I think as I'll say this about FBAs, I think we need to support our businesses more now. Forget everything else. I think we need to support our own businesses now because people being ungrateful again, and we gotta teach, we gotta show them, and not hold it. And this is the thing: we're not even gonna tell them. We're just gonna make them feel like, yo, what is happening to the businesses? Don't even say anything. Just like, yo, oh, I'm not supporting this person. Don't even say anything. We'll have him figure it out, and that's even more fucked up. You not even say anything, and these niggas don't even know what's going on.
Culture came from. It was us starting that. We were out there doing exercises and all of that. That's why you see them big buff swole brothers out there on the beach and working out. We kind of got that thing kicked off, and then in the 1930s they kind of emulated it. They put Muscle Beach out there, and then the Jack LaLannes and all the white dudes started getting all the shine. But it was the black folks at the YMCA out there near the beach doing that, exercising in the outdoor, because we couldn't get no damn gym membership no damn where else. It was still major segregation. So again, I'm just showing y'all how we've contributed to so much of the culture.
Facts.
You see, that's never talked about. They don't talk about this stuff. We need to know the history of our folks. Dick
Facts.
the Lib, you're not getting in here. You're an unfunny Hispanic wannabe Anglo troll. All right. You need to work on your jokes. Your trolling is lame as hell. All right. Let me see who else we got. Let me see. We got a lot of folks in here. A lot of people in here.
Yeah, it's
Shout out to
true. OC.
everybody in here. Let me see. Let
We'll
me see.
figure
Let
out
me
a
see. Damn, it's a
system,
lot of
man.
y'all in here. Let me see. Let's get Wilkes. Let's
Uh-oh.
get Wilkes.
This is a crash
Mr.
out right
Wilkes, hop
here.
on in here. Oh yeah, around this time the UK cats are waking up and getting breakfast right now, so we're seeing an influx come in. Mr. Wilkes, hop on in. Mr. Wilkes, are you here, sir? All right, Mr. Wilkes, you ain't saying nothing. Mr. Wilkes is okay, just a big nigga for no reason. All right, all right. Let's get Oba. Okay, Oba, his phone is janky. All right, let's get it together. If your phone is working, let's get it popping. All right, let's get Goon Turn God in here. Goon Turn God.
Uh-oh.
Let's try this. Everybody raise your hand if you ready. How is your phone this janky? They got rovers in Mars. And this brother phone is this damn janky on Earth. I just don't get it. I just don't damn get it. Let me get some more people in here. Wow, man. Let me get Ray. Ray, hop on in. Let's get FBA Ray in the building. FBA Ray, hop on in.
Brother Tariq, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you, Ray. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's FBA Ray tapping in all the way from the East Coast, man. So I'm glad to be in the space.
Facts.
All day. What's up with you, brother?
Listen, man, I want to say, man, we have a big white apologist problem in this country right now. This is getting ridiculous. This brother's like conservative Chris, who always got the cape on for these people. And I just want to remind all of y'all that they do not need your help. Okay?
Right.
Hang it up, give it up. They do not need your help. Charlie Kirk was a coy, silly, white supremacist troll. And these people know what they're doing. He likes to throw these numbers out. And what I want to do is ask Charlie Kirk about the percentage of the school shooters, since he's so obsessed with these statistics and these numbers all the time. If he was alive, I would say, what percentage of these school shooters are white males? Because this is getting ridiculous. And the fact that keeps trying to contribute George Floyd's death to fentanyl is just an example of how ridiculous these people are, because he's ignoring the fact that this man had a knee on this man's neck for 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So even if fentanyl was part of the equation, what percentage of the knee on the neck contributed to his death? So these people got to get rid of it. And the problem is we have a serious white supremacy problem. And the fact is, we don't think that they supreme. They think that they're supreme.
Right.
Just to clear this up for conservative Chris. And they are unapologetic about it. So they do not need any help from white people to take the cape off. Now, the
I think I
reason
went too far.
Talk, you the way you talk.
and a lot of slick things, and I feel like he always got the cape on for white mama.
Here you go. Can hear you. What's up, Wilkes?
What's going on?
This is the
Can
crash
you hear
out,
me? Can you hear
everybody.
me?
I can hear you. What's up, Wilkes?
Everybody, this is the crash out right here, all right? I didn't even get to listen to all of it, but he's about to crash out, everyone.
What really got me upset is
Hear you. What's up, Wilkes?
what's going on.
What's on your mind,
I
brother?
wish I was here for that.
Not much. What really got me upset is listening to Chris, man. Chris is a liar, man. He down black people, and he jumped on the white supremacist bandwagon. But when he got kicked out, who came to his rescue? When he damn near
Yo, this nigga's airing out his whole business. Yo. Yo, and the sad thing about it, yo, this nigga Wilkes did it nonchalant. Why, listen.
he down black people, and he jumped on the white supremacist bandwagon. But when he got kicked out, who came to his rescue? When he damn near blew his mama house up, who came to his rescue? It wasn't no Christians, it wasn't no whites. So say what it is. It was black Americans that kept you from being homeless. So for you to get on here and front and talk down and talk bad about black people, you should be ashamed of yourself,
Yeah.
man.
Wait, hold on. Slow down. What happened with, this happened with conservative Chris?
Yeah, conservative Chris is a liar. He not from
Right.
Detroit. He from Warren, Michigan. And when he was getting beat up in school, we was the ones that protected him. We was the
Yo,
ones that
this
made
is
sure he was.
Crazy.
Hold on. Wait. So you know him?
Oh,
I know him
shit.
personally.
Hold on. Conservative
This
Chris,
shit's about to
back
get,
up in here.
yo,
Conservative.
everybody, this shit's about to get messy. Yo, this is where, talking shit about black people go wrong. I'm being personally honest. This is the type of shit where, you talk shit about black people. This is the wrong shit that can happen.
Back up in here.
Chris, where you at?
Let's
Calling
talk
him
about
out.
it.
He better come back
Uh-oh.
out.
So
Or
where
niggas
is his
gonna be
family
ducking
from?
him.
His family from Warren, Michigan. We was from Detroit. We the one. He came live with us when he blew up his mama house. See what it was we went to school together and we had a chemistry class. And the teacher taught us how to make bombs. And he told us, don't go home and do this. And his dumb ass went home and blew up his whole goddamn house. And his mom.
Yo, oh shit. Yo, this nigga's. Yo, he was like, yo, the teacher told, he's like, yo, we were in chemistry class. The teacher told us don't go home doing this shit, and the nigga blew up his mama's house. Oh shit.
See what it was we went to school together and we had a chemistry class. And the teacher taught us how to make bombs.
Oh,
and he
shit.
told us, don't go home and do this. And his dumb ass went home and blew up his whole goddamn house. And his mom kicked him out. And so my mom and his mom was cool. So he went to come stay with us, a black American family, FBA family. So and he taught we taught him knowledge itself, taught him how to fight and everything. And he come on these sites and talk like a straight up. I don't ride with none of that.
Now,
So I get
is his mom white?
Oh,
his mom is black, his dad is white from Saginaw, Michigan.
Okay. Conservative Chris, hop on in here.
oh shit! Don't duck, nigga.
Yeah, I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know Wilkes, Conservative Chris?
I knew him when I was like 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, I never blown up my mom's house. That sounds crazy.
So was
You didn't blow up your room? You didn't make a bomb in your room?
No, well, I didn't make a bomb in
Yeah.
my room.
Yeah.
You didn't come live with us?
Yeah, I definitely live with your with Sister Talaja, your mom. Your mom was good. I didn't really deal with you like that, but no, your mom was my teacher.
Understood. What religion was my mom?
She was in the Nation of Islam, and she was a very good woman. But
So
you,
don't.
you not of that cloth.
What you mean I'm
So I
not?
don't.
What? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa, 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 whoa!
Nigga
What you
blew
mean
up
I'm
his
not from
house,
that cloth,
nigga.
bro? I was born in the
no,
nation. I was born in the nation.
no.
What you
I
talking about?
hear. I'm talking about. You know what I'm
He did
talking
that.
about. I'm not
You
finna
know,
get
and
into that.
He did
you
that
know I
shit.
owe you an ass whooping, right?
Whenever you're ready.
Busted.
Whenever I'm ready, my
Yeah.
brother in ATL.
Uh-oh. Yo, conservative Chris don't know what he said. Yo, this is a crash out right here. Yo, conservative Chris don't know what the fuck to say, man. He's mumbling and stumbling right now.
What
No,
what what you
I
talking
hear.
about?
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not finna
You
get
know,
into
and
that.
you know I owe you an ass whooping, right?
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready,
Yeah.
my brother in ATL right now.
Who, Mike?
Yeah, you know my brother. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah. Tell him to hit
So
me
you
up.
talk, so you talking all this gaslight.
No,
You
tell him
leave.
to hit me up. I can talk to you outside of this. I'm
hold
not
on?
no
So
girl.
Chris,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not
talk to
finna
me
argue
outside
Duck
of
the
with
this,
you.
fade, yeah,
because
he's ducking the fade.
the way you talking, I ain't gonna put it out here, but the shit you left on my social media, I owe you an ass whooping, and you know that, right?
mm,
So when I see
Ooh,
you,
let's gas
I'ma
it up.
at you, and you know what you gonna do? You gonna say why
Why
you
you
do
do
that?
that?
Because you know you ain't no fighting nigga. You
Why
know
you
what we
do
was
that?
raised in. You know what we was raised in.
Bro,
You know,
you gonna get yourself playing like I'm a grown man. I don't play this second on me and all that. You get yourself hurt. Will
yeah,
calm down.
I know. Calm down. But
Yeah.
you on here lying, talking
No, I'm
like a
not
straight up.
live and lying about anything.
But not or what?
You trying to fill in some pieces and you
So
don't
so
even know what you're talking about.
hold on. No, talk that
How
same
does
talk you
this
was
nigga
talking when
sound?
you was leaving me them damn posts on my goddamn social media
Oh,
about that
Oh man,
bitch.
I
when I
don't
was
know
telling you
E-Well. He's
not to be
talking
trying to
crazy.
be a little freak around my sister, and if you're gonna talk to my sister, at least approach
Ooh.
me first.
Why the
That's
fuck?
what the
Why the
issue was.
fuck? Why the fuck would I approach you if I'm banging your sister, nigga? I
Oh
don't do no.
You were
shit! Yo, the dude does sound moist. Not what Wilkes, but conservative Christian. He sounds kind of a little moist. He said, "Yo, if you're gonna talk to my sister, yo, it's crazy. Watch."
and if you're gonna talk to me, not to be trying to be a little freak around my sister, and if you're gonna talk to my sister, at least approach me first. That's what the
Why the
issue was.
fuck? Why the fuck would I approach you if I'm banging your sister, nigga? I don't do no
You were
like that.
banging nothing because you was all apprehensive about your sisters, man, and that's just not a thing to do. And you were like 15, 20 years older. You're a
Nigga, we was grown. We was grown. We both was
you're a
grown. What you
pervert.
talking about? We
You're a
was both grown.
pervert.
I'm a pervert.
Yeah.
You been a since I know you, nigga. I ain't want to put your
Well,
business out there.
what business are you talking about? You just
Nigga,
saying
you been a
words.
homosexual, nigga. That's the business.
And how would you know that?
How would I know it, nigga?
Yeah,
Back and
how would
forth.
you know? I
Back
was 12, 13 years old. How would you
nigga,
know what I was doing?
nigga, you been a homo since I knew you at 12 or
Yeah, that shit
14.
is
I
crazy
didn't
work,
even
Ray
really
Ray.
deal with you, man. I dealt with your mother. I didn't even
Man,
deal
but
with
you
you. You
talk
weren't. I
but you
wasn't even. I don't even know you, Will. Honestly, I know you from the side.
but
But you
I understand.
like a clout chasing little pervert.
But you talking to me like you this big time. I can
I ain't
meet up
talked
with
to
you.
you like nothing. Tariq asked me to
You was
come up
leaving
here,
this
and I told you whatever
you was leaving this clown
emotional
shit. You
rage
was
you
leaving
have,
this
we could
clown
just
shit. Hold
outside
on.
of this.
You was leaving this clown shit on my social media messages. I'm off probation now, nigga. I got time, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Now you better be
I don't
trying
give
to
a
Facts,
get
Ray
back
Ray.
to your
I
children,
don't give
bro.
a
Don't,
nothing what you talking
yeah,
about, cuz.
bro. Whatever you talking about. Now I
No,
was
don't
over.
come
I
up.
was over. I went to your school not because I blew up my bedroom. I had guns and I was
He said that.
people up like you that think you're tough.
You want
And,
you
oh
was
yeah,
getting chased home, niggas.
when
Oh
I
You was
was
getting
no.
chased
12. Yeah,
home.
this I lived in the worst part of Detroit. Yeah, at 12
You
years
was
old, you're
getting
gonna
beat
have
up.
all type
You
of
was
shit.
getting beat up and chased home, nigga. You wasn't
You
tough,
didn't
nigga.
even know me when I was in a public school. You don't even
And,
know me, Will.
But hold on,
Honestly, you
but
don't even know
one
me.
second, hold on, but
wait.
hold on one second. Now, conservative Chris. Now, a foundational Black American family brought you in and took care of you, and you still got greasy stuff to say about Black people. Conservative Chris. Chris, hop on in.
I don't know why you muting me, bro. I'm not yelling or nothing.
And I just because it was talking back and forth, I just wanted to pause that and say it.
I didn't even know I was muted.
Okay,
All right.
you had a foundational Black American family, a good woman who brought you in and took care of you. And then you talking greasy about
Ungrateful
Black folks
tether.
this and Black folks that, and Black folks took care of you when you needed it.
See, but the thing is, I'm not trying to put out my spiritual beliefs, and it's just amazing that I can use what I was taught and not mention what I was taught, and people look at that as like
Chucka,
symbolism.
chucka,
But I
chucka.
was taught that you have to do for yourself.
Now, Kwame, is this your fiance? This might be Kwame's fiance, so we don't know what's going on. Yo, shout out to E Will.
And that the black man was superior. So it's hard for me to have this idea that the white supremacy is ruling my people. I don't even look at white people with such uh veneration. Is that the word? Yeah, something like that. I don't look at them in such a high esteem like the oppressed people do.
But you look down on Black people. You're like, it ain't white supremacy. Black folks just ain't. They ain't got their shit together.
Yeah, because Will's mom told me that the reason she taught me was to help my
Yo,
people.
he been
But
roasting us again,
as I
right?
get older, I realize my people aren't worth dying for
But, white,
until they get their shit together.
but the white people are.
No, I don't. I never said that.
Where's your
I don't even.
Where's your dad?
Huh?
Chris, where's your white dad?
I don't have a white father, Tariq.
Oh,
Will doesn't haven't met my father. He doesn't know anything about me,
I
honestly.
could have sworn you told me you had some white. I think you told me that you were half black, half white.
Facts.
Chris.
No, you kept trying to push that on me, and I kept refusing it, and I kept saying that there's no white people immediate that are related to me and my family like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, brother Wilkes. Brother Wilkes, unmute your microphone, sir. Uh-oh.
Niggas is
Brother
crashing
Wilkes, are
out.
you in here? Okay, Brother Wilkes. There he
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All
Y'all
right.
got. Let me tell y'all
I'm here.
something.
Okay, so when was the last time?
Y'all niggas got to be careful, especially if you pushing like some type of narrative. I'm gonna give you an example. There was this kid I grew up with my whole life. This nigga was chilling with my dad, and he was like, "Hey, yo, what's up? How you been?" I'm like, "Yo, who's this?" He told me his name. You know what I did? I hung up on that nigga. So I hung up on him. Like, nigga, I don't want to fucking talk to you, nigga. You's a loser. You know? Like, yo, I heard a story about this nigga. This nigga stabbed this gay guy because the gay guy was trying to take his bussy. Because the nigga got his foot like some of his foot got cut off. So the motherfucker couldn't run, so he stabbed the gay boy and stuff like that. Yeah, that nigga was trying to take his bussy. He was like the dude off of Blood In and Blood Out. White bitch, give me your cho-cho. That nigga, Russell, give me your cho-cho. Yeah, nigga was trying to take his cho-cho, man. That's not funny, but when the nigga was like, give me your cho-cho, I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I still be seeing that shit on TikTok and stuff. That should be making me laugh. Yeah, the little Mexican guy was trying to, he was trying to violate the little white boy. The white boy walking around here acting like he was Mexican and shit. Yeah, that shit is crazy, man.
You saw Chris.
Yeah,
Whoops.
so yeah, that's what happened to the dude that I hung up on him just because of that too. Yo, nigga almost try to violate you because you got a half of a foot, nigga. Nigga try to take your chung, nigga. So, yo, I'm about to start calling Kwame the chung boy. I'm sorry, everybody. Yo, that shit is crazy. I gotta watch that movie. That movie's bad funny.
I saw Chris. He came to my mom's funeral, right? This was back in
Yeah, and this pervert was trying to talk to my sister while I drove 16 hours to come
What you
to
mean? Why you call
to
me a
to
perv?
be
Why
to
you
be a
why
to console him after his mom died.
what
Console him
This
is
is
what
what
so
his
makes
gay,
perverted ass
nigga. Like,
had going
yo.
on
what
during a
makes me a
funeral. You couldn't even wait till I left.
what
You're
makes me a
you're
pervert?
you've been a pervert, bro. You've been trying to talk to all the. I'm not finna do what you did with me. It's all
So
good. And
what's
what
the
you said
definition
was
of what's the
lies. I
hold
would
on,
be
hold on,
upset if you
what's the
told something was
definition
true.
of pervert?
Yeah, I gotta be careful with these words.
Uh, a freak. You a freak that don't know how to calm himself down, bro. When it's not time, you can't just jump on every female. I don't know. You a freak, bro. You already know that.
So you mad cause I'm fucking and you ain't fucking. Is that what it is?
That's immature, bro. No, it's just because
I'm saying you
you were
sound
disrespectful.
stupid, bro.
It's
You sound stupid.
disrespectful to talk to a nigga's sister that's coming up there to console you about your mom dying. That's
What that gotta
inappropriate.
do with
It
you?
is disrespectful because you.
What that gotta do with
And that's
you?
what I mean, Tyreek, about black people. They don't have a sense of etiquette. They don't have a
Really?
sense of timing.
If
Yeah,
I'm hit, what that gotta do with you, bro? Your
You don't know,
sister,
you know, royalty niggas.
hold up, your sister grown, I'm grown. What that gotta do with you?
he didn't do nothing with my sister, bro. You just talk. You trying to make it seem like you did something you didn't. You're like a
Bro. Okay,
clout chaser.
so listen, that make you even sound more stupid. If I didn't do nothing with her, why you mad
Salute
at me?
Double
No, because
R.
I intervene with your perverted ass. You got to take care of the kids you got already from different people.
Damn.
Take care of them, take
What
care
you
of them
talking
ugly
about?
ass kids you got,
What you
and
talking about, bro?
stay out my sister face. And if you
I'm
in my
not,
face, you're gonna get yourself hurt.
bro.
So if you
Bro,
come on that mission,
Chris,
you
Chris,
better say a
Chris,
prayer with your
Chris,
family. Say the El
Chris.
Fatiha with your
Yo,
children
you know you've
before
been a
coming to
bitch.
see about me.
You know you've been a bitch since 14, right? You know that, right?
Oh shit,
I
that's
don't
You
fucked
know
even
you've
know
been a
you.
you know you've been a bitch since
Only reason
14.
I'm even talking
You
with you
ain't
is because I know
scaring
your
nobody.
mom. I'm not
You
worried
ain't
about that. I ain't say nothing about
you
fighting you.
ain't
I said
you
you're gonna
ain't
get
you
yourself
know
hurt.
you know that's out the door because you know I've been
No,
fighting
because
professionally
I'm
at
not no dude that's
at
gonna
15.
wrestle around and sweat with some dude and fight. I ain't got
Cause you
time
a
for that.
bitch. That's why. Cause
No,
you
Oh
a
because
bitch.
no, just
well
You a
you
bitch.
disrespectful.
find out.
And
That'll
you
be your
been a
last.
bitch. Ain't
Uh,
nobody me and Lonnie, you know Lonnie, right? We went to school with Lonnie. You know Lonnie?
this nigga is really like, yeah, I know Lonnie will.
We just
Go
was
ahead.
clowning. This is
Your.
we just
I
was
was
clowning your
told that
stupid
this day
ass.
was coming
Just
that
was
your
we
weird
just was
ass would want to.
oh I'm gonna just out you I'm gonna just out you when I see you. It ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. We just
Your family gonna be visiting you in Grady too.
just was clowning your stupid ass because we both was like, is he still gay? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he is. We
That's
don't
not
know,
even
nigga.
true. That's not
Nigga,
even true, man. That sounds crazy.
That's fucked
this is
up.
clowning your stupid ass. Cause
No,
we
you
know
just
you
making
soft.
jokes.
Yo,
We know
You
you
say
you
well,
know
soft.
what's the worst part about this shit too? Yo, this nigga, like thousands of people are listening to this shit. Then another thousands of people are listening to this shit. Was it 2 days later on YouTube? Conservative Chris, you fucked up, man. You got to stop that shit.
you
Nigga.
want, man.
So you get so now I just pulled your card. It's called checkmate. So when you get back
It's
on here,
not pulling a card. At
so
the
when
end of
you
the
get
day,
back on
if
here,
you get in my face, you can say whatever you want on Twitter.
so when you get back on here, pull your nuts up and talk like a fucking man. And when you disrespect FBA, nigga, I'ma clown your stupid ass again. Now the card's on you, nigga.
Now, what did you do?
This is how you stay on code, everyone. That's how you stay on code, man. Conservative Kush, man. The Chung Chung brothers. Come on, Conservative Chris. You can't be doing. He ain't coming back on Tariq Nasheed Radio ever again. Not for another like 4 or 5 months.
Like you know, your mom said I was her favorite student, and that was above you. So that's the reason I was over there. Yeah.
So she taught
Yeah.
you, but
Yeah, she did.
she taught you knowledge of self. She
And I
taught you
miss
knowledge
her.
of self,
Yeah,
nigga.
Facts,
and,
you did.
And I do too.
you
And I do too.
Chris does
But
not
check this out.
sound
She taught you
consistent.
knowledge of self.
Facts,
You
he
keep
will.
sounding like a nigga.
I don't care what
Facts,
you
he
think
will.
I sound like.
Sound like a. That's
So
what
what? You
I'm a
heard
out of you.
all this from all
I'm
types
a
of people.
out of you, and I'm gonna kick the white out of you, nigga.
Yeah, and
You
that's
gonna be
good.
black.
I'm glad this
Fuck outta
recorded
here,
because
nigga.
when your ass is laid out, I have recordings that you were already
Stuttering. Why you stuttering? Why you
Because I
stuttering?
gotta watch what I say.
You ain't gotta watch,
Yeah.
nigga. I'm
Because
out
I'm
you when I see you.
serious.
Oh,
I'm
I see
serious.
you.
So I don't know what
You
you
sound
talking
like
about.
the shot when I see
All
you.
right, guys. Now, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Brother Wilkes, man. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. All right. That was interesting. And we don't want violence. We don't want violence. We want everybody to come
He's almost
together.
slap the shit out of you.
We need to get Brandon, white boy Brandon, to give us a come together speech. Let's get together and eat some boysenberry pie. Let's get the white man Brandon and just do some white shit and just calm everybody down. All right.
Come on, white boy.
Let's
Brandon.
get WIP.
Wow, man, what a show.
Hey,
How you doing, Street? Can you hear me?
how are you?
Yo,
Great, man.
yo.
First of all, Anton
Randall
Daniels
Double R, he did say that
said
shit.
he hopes
He did say that shit. He would kick the white out of him. Oh shit.
we never get reparations. Daniels said he hopes we never get reparations. People, I don't know what this generation of I'm scared of everything saying. I mean, I know that the environment's getting kind of testy, but you know, we got to get that out of us and just admitting that we're always scared of the police or these white supremacists. That's why they sign up, you know what I mean? Because they can get the fear. Other than that, man, oh yeah, the question was, people try to give you a hard time about, you know, not supporting the Democrats. Is it just possible that, you know, the white supremacists, they owe us so much and took so much from us that there is no political solution? You know what I mean? And it's just, we're just in an indefinite state of inevitable war.
Yeah, man. My thing is,
Facts. So official.
we just have to be strategic. We're just jumping from party to party, and both of them, they've made an unwritten agreement that
Our vote is for sale. Shout out to Vengeance. Our vote is for sale.
they ain't gonna do shit for us. We got to let them crash and burn. We have to be more strategic. That's just where I am with it.
Hey family, you all need to come down to the Hidden History Museum on
Yo, that shit was so funny. Yeah, niggas is crashing out today. Hey, yo, I want to show y'all this video, yo. And I'm not condoning it, but this shit was funny. So we'll watch it.
Some good Facebook news. Did y'all hear about that girl? She just got beat up by her nigga. Some good Facebook news. There's some good Facebook news. Did y'all hear about that girl? She just got beat up by her nigga. He did it all on Facebook Live. Now the girl name is Henny Love. It's a white girl. You know white girls that like black boys. Yeah, it was a white girl. Well, buddy, his name Edward Booker. He
Big Blizzy.
That.
So what she said is a boom bop bam bop boom. The type of shit you don't really understand. So yo, there was a situation with Big Blizzy got out of jail. Niggas was smashing his girl. Shorty thought we'll watch it.
Her ass up, and he proceeded to go on Facebook Live and show dudes like,
all y'all being this goofy ass about she's not going for no motherfucker. She not gonna go. I'm Big Brazy. I'm home now, y'all.
You see what I just
Big
did to her?
Brazy's
Stay at her
home,
DM,
baby.
stay at her messenger. She ain't about that life. But when you look at her picture, she ain't about that life. But yeah, she was about that life. And he.
She ain't gonna go, bro.
Well, I think the police locked him up. That was their word on street. Word on street, the police locked him up. And some fella, Captain Saberho, went and picked her up. Somebody, he about to save her. Push come forward. She done went, probably untook charges off, probably put on the bail buddy out of jail because she done got the hell on. She said she about money. I think she probably selling something. I don't know.
Some
but ladies,
coochie.
if somebody beating you up like that, you might want to let them go and leave them alone. Some of y'all be about that life. Kudos.
Big Brazy's home, baby. Yeah. She's getting trained right. That bitch dropped the charges, nigga. That's what I'm going with. Bitch dropped the charges. My man was like, yo, Big Brazy's home. Y'all don't want her no more. That nigga gave her a ground and pound, nigga. Oh my God. That nigga crashed out on her, bro. This is why I always tell these women, y'all gotta be careful with the type of niggas that y'all be fucking with because, yeah, shit could go left. Shit can go left, man. Yeah, and the thing about niggas is talking crazy and stuff like that as a domestic violence survivor. I get it. The shit's not funny, but the whole situation is funny. She thought she was gonna disrespect Big Brazy, an ex-con, a nigga who probably already went to jail because of her, and the nigga put his hands on, yeah, nigga, somebody was she's out here, showing ass and stuff, getting fucked and stuff like that. Niggas hitting 3-ways on her, man, training her out and everything. He wasn't going for that. He said, I love you, and I'm going to show you how I love you. It is the wrong type of way, but this is the only way that nigga knows. What's the next thing? You know what? Hey, yo, OC, I'm going to do something for you, all right?
Until you get, a lot of people think this is easy until you get in the ring. It's not.
The guy just want to talk about the Bible, Sanetta. History is not the Bible. There's not just the Bible.
And we think it's easy, but it's not. And now you see that, Shaka, that this is not just going to be no easy cakewalk in the park. You dealing with a seasoned veteran
who makes stuff
Captain Tazaria.
Now, remember, y'all brought me back to Kemet.
Facts,
all right, I
Rando.
just want y'all to point. I want to make that on record. So I'm sharing my screen.
So this is about Kemetic people. No, Kemet. And this is okay. So I brought this video out because one of my audience, Kemetic TV, shout out to him. Like when I always tell him, when I always ask him about like some gay shit about Kemet, I was like, aren't y'all niggas homosexuals out there and say shit like that? I'm fucking with him, but this is why I'm saying it. I want you to watch this video. I see this video probably like 4 times, and like this was one of the most funniest, like this was the funniest, most crash outs I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to Captain Tazaria and I forgot homeboy's name, but I don't fuck with the Egyptian shit. I'm gonna be personal
right now. Y'all see my screen. Now, remember, y'all brought me back to Kemet. All right, I just want y'all to point. I want to make that on record. So I'm sharing my screen right now. Y'all see my screen. I'm about to make.
My name is with 1K Gary Hart.
Whoa! This image right here. You support that?
Well, what you trying to say? I'm trying to say is homosexuality because
this is why I always fuck around with what's his name, Kemetic TV, and I would say, yo, aren't y'all niggas gay and shit? Because them niggas used to have this type of shit on their walls. So this is why I always fuck with him, man. And like, yeah, that's my nigga. I'm gonna be personally honest. Shout out to Kemet TV. I always watch this shit, but this is the type of dumb shit I be on. So I be on this type of dumb shit. So nigga got the niggas wee up to the niggas mouth and stuff. Like, yo, what the fuck is going?
We have
I'm asking. I'm not.
Watch how this nigga. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, watch this.
This image right here.
He don't know what to say. Look
You
at him.
support that?
Look at he don't know what to say.
Well, what you trying to say? Are you trying to say it's homosexuality because we have?
I'm asking. Now, you was a stickler for questions being answered.
That's not
I asked you.
homosexuality because
I didn't say nothing about. I didn't say nothing about homosexuality. I asked if you support that. Listening is an art. Do you support that?
I don't support homosexuality. That's not homosexuality.
That's not what I asked you.
Okay.
I did not ask you if you supported
Do
homosexuality.
you support David and Jonathan?
Once again, you can't handle it. This is on your wall. This predate Israel.
You
But
cannot
wait,
handle the Bible. It doesn't matter.
You can't answer a question with a question. Look at Smash. Look at my man. Hey, somebody put Smash. Somebody put Smash Rockwell's comment on the board. He said he supported. That's what I'm asking you. Do you support this image? I'm asking you if you support this.
Him in my art, and he clearly said, "I have not lain with another man."
Now,
Trying to make
this brother said. When he asked me, "Do I
me.
support the killing of Africans?" and when I said we got a Passover coming up celebrating the death of Africans, that wasn't good. Why can't I finish? No, you're not answering. It's a simple yes or no. Like how you told me to say yes or no. Yes or no. Do you support that image?
And I do not support homosexuality.
Do you support this image? Yes or no?
To the Bible, where David and Jonathan.
He's scared. Look at him scared.
All right, hold up.
His feelings is hurt.
Captain.
Yeah.
Ask me the question, brother, because this ain't a debate.
Do you support this image?
Yes, of course, 100%, because I know what it means. I know what it represents, brother. It ain't got
easy
nothing to
that
do with
was.
Homosexuality. It's dealing with dealing with the creation of the earth and how the earth was formed.
Yeah.
Simple as
you know
that.
why Shaka
yes, I
wouldn't
do
do that?
support the image.
And I answered that I don't support homosexuality. Now I have a question for you.
Who said something? No, you said you don't. You said, hey, Side, you see how you still wouldn't answer the question? Yes or no? Do you support this image? Yes or no?
Yes, because we understand.
No, not you,
Side.
Side, stop helping him. Not you, Side.
I don't need any.
Shaka.
Now,
I just need a. No. You made me say.
Hold up, Shaka. You gotta let him talk.
All I need is a yes or no. Like how you asked me. Yes or no, do you support this image?
I support Kemet in my art. I don't support homosexuality.
See how you saying I support Kemet in my art?
Well, that's not homosexuality.
Why he can't say this image? You know why? Because he believes that this is homosexual. That's why he's saying that.
You're not in my mind. Now,
well, why you can't say yes or no for the image? I will get off of it. You kept asking.
Shout out to Lala Brown. Salute. What's going on, sugar? We're watching crash outs and stuff. We just seen this guy, Captain Tazaria, made a comedic guy crash out. And you know what? I'm going to rewind it back just so you can watch what's going on. Just how all this stuff started, it started off crazy. Just for you, definitely. It's a debate. Kemetic versus Hebrew Israelite.
Now, remember, y'all brought me back to Kemet, all right? I just want y'all to point. I want to make that record, on record. So I'm sharing my screen right now. Y'all see my screen. I'm about to make...
My name is with 1K, Gary Hart, you know.
This image right here. You support that?
Well, what you trying to say? Are you trying to say it's homosexuality because we have...
I'm asking... I'm not... Now, you was a stickler for questions being answered.
That's not homosexuality.
I didn't say nothing about... I didn't say nothing about homosexuality. I asked if you...
This is why I asked... This is why when I was trolling Kemet TV... This is why I was trolling him. I was like, yo, y'all got gay shit on y'all wall in Egypt. I was like, how y'all telling black people about anything? This is in the yo, Lala. I'm not gonna lie. This is in Egypt. This is what they drew in Egypt on the wall. So my man got his wee wee up to his mouth and stuff. It's crazy.
Support that. Listening is an art.
He don't want to answer
Do
the
you
question.
support that?
That's just embarrassing.
I don't support homosexuality. That's not homosexuality.
That's not what I asked you.
Okay.
I did not ask you if you supported
Do you support
homosexuality.
David and Jonathan?
Once
kissing
again, you can't
and
handle
getting
it.
naked?
This is on your wall. This predate Israel.
You
But
cannot
wait,
handle
I
the
don't.
Bible. It doesn't matter.
You
if
can't
there's
answer
Israel.
a
In
question
your
with a
Bible,
question.
your King
Look at
David
Smash. Look at my
is
man.
kissing
Hey, somebody put
Jonathan.
Smash. Somebody put Smash Rockwell's comment on the board. He said he supported. That's what I'm asking you. Do you support this image?
Fine.
I'm asking you if you
I
support this.
him in my heart, and he clearly said, "I am not laying with another man."
Now,
He tried to make
this
people
brother
think that there's
said. This
homosexuality.
brother said when he asked me, do I support the killing of Africans? And when
Kemetic with a K, not anti Kemetic. The Egyptians, you know oh my God, y'all got me crying right now. Oh shit, woo! Oh my God, Kemetic, the Kemetic people, the Kushites, yeah, the Egyptians, right, Randall? Yeah, they did. They used the old myths and the mythologies and stuff. Egypt, yeah, they lit right now, man. And like I always tell people all the time, I would never, and I always say this, I would never say, oh yeah, I'm a part of Egypt and all this other stuff and yada yada yada. Yeah, the Kemetics, yeah.
And I said we got a Passover coming up celebrating the death of Africans. That wasn't good.
Clearly.
Why can't I finish?
You will not
No,
force
you're not
yourself
answering. It's a simple yes or no. Like how you told me to say yes or no. Yes or no. Do you support that image?
And I do not support
Do
homosexuality.
you support this image? Yes or no?
The Bible where David and Jonathan
He's
got naked
scared. Look at him
and kissed.
scared.
All right, hold up.
He's scared, sir. He's scared, sir.
Captain.
Yeah.
Ask me the question, brother, because this ain't a debate.
Do you support this image?
Yes, of course, 100%, because I know what it means. I know what it represents, brother. It
You
ain't
see how
got
easy
nothing to
that
do with
was?
homosexuality. It's dealing with dealing with the creation of the earth and how the earth was formed.
Yeah.
Simple as
You know
that.
why
Yes,
Shaka
I
wouldn't
do
do that?
support the image.
And I answered that I don't support homosexuality. Now I have a question for you.
Who said something? No, you said you don't. You said, hey, Sal, you see how you still wouldn't answer the question, yes or no?
Everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the live chat, and also when it's over, you can comment in just regular chat. Also, if you want to donate, I put the links up in the live chat for y'all. If you don't got no money, don't worry about it. Just share the podcast and stuff, and that's how I would promote it and stuff and market it. Thank you for everyone, all of y'all. Thank everybody. So don't think I'm not appreciative. I do appreciate it to this. Y'all gotta hold on a second about this, please. One thing y'all gotta know, y'all are a big part of the Bronze Reaper family because all the hours y'all put into watching my show and stuff. So definitely I appreciate y'all for watching it, and I'm hoping I'm giving great content for y'all.
Do you support this image? Yes or no?
Yes, because we
No,
understand.
not
what
you,
it
Sai.
means.
Sai, stop helping him. Not
All
you,
right.
Sai.
I don't need any.
Shaka.
Now,
I just need
I-
to.
I gave you-
No.
I
You
gave
made me.
I gave
You made me
three
say.
times.
Hold
You
up,
made
Shaka.
me.
Hold up, Shaka. You gotta let him talk.
All I need is a yes or no. Like how you asked me. Yes or no, do you support this image?
I support Kemet and Ma'at. I don't support
See
homosexuality.
how you saying I support Kemet and Ma'at?
Well,
But he
that's
won't
not
say
homosexuality.
why he can't
Shaka?
say this image? You know why? Because he believes that this is homosexual. That's why he's saying that.
You're not in my mind. Now, do
Well, why you
celebrate
can't say
the-
yes or no for the image? I will
gave
get
you
off
an
of it.
extra four-
You kept
Oh, so
asking.
You gonna ask the same questions all night?
You told me
You
to
gonna
give
ask
a
the
yes or
same questions all
no.
night?
Okay, here's what I'll do.
You feel like
For
that's
the
a weak
record,
spot?
no,
Now,
here's
let's
what I'm
move
gonna
on.
do. No, Shaka. Here's
Hey,
what I'm gonna do.
Shaka. Hold up. When you have a discussion, Shaka,
Think so,
it's
see, I
one
appreciate
at a
that.
time. I promise you, you will get a chance to talk. Like if someone asks you a question, You can answer the question, but then when he's done,
I always tell people all the time, this is why I don't debate. I do debate, but I don't debate. I am a seasoned vet debating people, but Captain Tazariot is seasonal. He does it all the time. He debates the best of the best. Me, I'm still getting my feet wet. Captain Tazariot, he's a vet. He's a vet. And like when I start doing my other platforms and stuff and inviting people, and this is when I start making a little bit more dough and stuff because I'm gonna end up getting a media house. I would want like a whole few. I want a group of people just to come together and stuff and like we just talk. You know, so yeah. Cap, he is really good. Let me tell you something. There was this dude. He was a Hebrew Israelite. The first Hebrew Israelite I ever seen in my life was the dude with the gold teeth. I forgot his name. He ran up on this black dude. He's like, yo, you see this guy right here? He don't love himself. I forgot his name. If I think of his name, yo, he was one of my favorite. I'm talking about top 5 favorite Hebrew Israelite. My best friend, my best friend, I have a few best friends. We got Wiz Mason. We got my best friend who I used to work at Whole Foods with. His name was Thomas actually. But he's a Hebrew Israelite now. I think it's in Rhode Island. He gets busy now. He does his thing and stuff. He has family. He has his kid. He changed his whole life and stuff for God. You know, he does his debates and he's gonna get better. I always tell him, I'm like, yeah, because one thing about it, when we conversate, he always wanted to get taught by Captain Tazariot before he went anywhere else. He's happy where he is now, but I think he wanted to learn from Captain Tazariot because Captain Tazariot is very powerful. I be thinking few people have humility. Yeah, I be thinking the same thing, Rando. I always tell people all the time, Hebrew Israelites it's a bloodline. I don't think it's not no movement. It's not no domestic terrorist groups and stuff like that. I fuck with it heavy because my diet. There's certain things I cut off on my diet that I used to love. And I'm gonna tell you, I practice of being a Hebrew Israelite. I consider myself a Gentile probably now because I do follow it, but not fully, because there's like 620 laws and commandments that you have to follow. It's not like, oh yeah, it's the 10 commandments. Nah, dude, you're missing the other 610. You know, I think that these people have so much book knowledge that they are searching for the truth, but who can win? Yeah, facts. I think, let me tell you what it is, also, OC, some people have to see the purpose. You're not gonna get what I mean. You might get it, you might not get it, but some people have to see the purpose. It's just like, oh yeah, I can't say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna figure out what the purpose of everything is. Sometimes you just have to follow the law and just do it, and you see why you was doing it. You know, you seen why you did it now. You see why, like, everything that you was doing and sacrificing was a good cause. It was a good purpose, you know. Like with the Hebrew Israelites, because I used to walk by them all the time, they helped me honestly stop drinking heavy liquor. Like you'll see me get drunk once or twice every probably 6 months. But it was probably a celebration for something, you know. Even to this day, I don't like to drink like that. I would never get it. I would never drink like that. But some people can't see the purpose of doing certain things. You know, sometimes they literally have to see it. Like you could tell them, you could show them the facts, you can show them the truth. They won't follow the purpose. That's just how it is. That's why you're looking at comedic and stuff. Like you got motherfuckers running around here talking about they used to be like fucking 3,000 fucking 3,000-year-old fucking foreign people from Egypt. You know? And the thing about it, why the fuck would you follow that now? Because now the people who claim that they're Egypt is like fucking Turkish, fucking Persian people. So, you know, like I said, it's a weird situation about Kushites. I think they're Kushites, if I'm saying it right. But one thing I will always say that the Hebrew Israelite and what they not created, but what they brought to a lot of people actually helped a lot of people. I'm talking about from blacks to Latinos to natives to like just anybody who's in that bloodline. It's like it helped a lot of people, especially people in prison. Some people went, like you gotta understand, some people, when people are in jail, some people turn Muslim because they're scared, you know? They need to ally themselves with somebody. I think when something isn't for you or a purpose, you end up having useless facts or fun facts because you are not the true messenger. Facts. Lala, that's deep. What you're saying is deep, and a lot of people see it, not even probably, a lot of people see it that way. A lot of people see it that way. And sometimes, yeah, that you might have to find a messenger, the person that you're comfortable with giving you that message, you know? The Pan-Africans always have a book to sell. Facts. Right. I got like 3 books for them. But it's at my mama's house, so thank God I don't got them books no more, you know. I'd be like that.
He got to finish talking.
Right.
See, you letting Tazariak put you on the hot seat. You got to come with your shit. And you don't let him control the shit. But now he got you. Hold up, Shaka. See, you talking over me right now. Brother, you talking over me right now. You letting him box you in the corner. Answer the question, get out the shit, and then hit him with something. Come back with something.
Yo, Captain Tazaria, he's mad. Yo, he's fucked up because he's laughing. Yo, he's laughing at him and like, so that is trying to tell him like, yo, chill out, man. Yo, he's fucking with you. Watch this.
Right now. Brother, you talking over me right now. You letting him box you in the corner. Answer the question, get out the shit, and then hit him with something. Come back with something for him. We know that this ain't got nothing to do with homosexuality when you understand what the image is. So when he say, do you support?
That's what I did to Comedic TV. Yo, that's what I did to Comedic TV when he came on my live. I said, yo, let me show you a video. The motherfuckers was telling about, yo, the Egyptians was homosexual. Yo, he got mad. No, that's not true. Because the thing about it, yo, you just box a motherfucker in the wall and they just start talking and like, yo, what did you do? You just, and all you do is just laugh. Like, look at him, getting to him. Yo, and the thing about it, that's just black people shit. After you just see a nigga break and stuff and like, yo, they're not themselves. Like, yo, you're living in their brain rent free right now. Like, real talk. That nigga's living in your brain rent free right now because the nigga got to you. My brother can, I'm interest you in some slight use of bongos. Yeah, my brother, can I interest you in some bongos? Ray joking right now. Salute to Ray Lala, OC, Randall Double R.
Hell yeah, I support it because I understand what the image is about. I understand what the creation story is about. That's it.
Okay, so
he's trying to make it look like homosexual, but no,
I'm not.
know it's
But Sir, I didn't.
But you ain't bring
here's
up
the-
homosexuality. I know that.
Right. I didn't say. See, here's the thing. I want everybody to point out. This brother was adamant about me
Now he
saying
playing
yes or
victim.
no
Look at this.
with his question. So I said yes. Was just clean. I didn't remix it or nothing. And then I followed that up by asking him, do he support this image? His only answer was, I support Kemet. I'm not asking about Kemet. I'm asking about this image. You either support this image or you don't. So I'm going to ask you one last time.
Okay,
So-
we'll ask one last time. Go ahead.
Do you support this image? Yes or no?
I support Kemet and my art, and I just support homosexuality. That's my God. No, you can't laugh. It's so good.
That's all right.
Cesaria, do you celebrate the death of Europeans?
I haven't seen a bunch of Europeans dead to
Do
celebrate.
you celebrate the death of Europeans?
You would have to help me understand why you're asking
Yes
that
or no,
question.
please. Yes or no, please.
I
Just
will.
like you were quick to answer yes when I asked you to celebrate the death of Africans. Now I'm
Because-
asking you to celebrate the death of Europeans.
Okay,
That's
so now I'm
twice.
gonna. No, wait. So when you ask me about the death of
You support the
Africans,
death of Europeans. That's 3 times.
when you ask about the death of Africans, I referenced a actual holiday
Do you
we have
celebrate
that
the death
celebrate.
of Europeans?
That's a
That's 4
shot.
times.
Yeah,
You
listen,
gotta know
listen,
I'm
to,
gonna
listen to
Sometimes
this.
just like him.
Okay,
He's trying to
no.
answer you,
To,
Shaka.
answer the
Yes or
question,
no?
I'm just about to answer it. No. Now you may now I'm gonna say no, and then I'm gonna no sweat.
Thank you.
So now when you asked about do I support or the death of Africans, I referenced the feast day that's about the death of Africans. I don't have no
Thanks,
feast
Lala.
day about the death of Europeans to reference. That's my answer.
Yo, Lala, before I started doing podcasts, I used to watch all this crazy shit and stuff like that, and I was like, damn, I want to react to half this stuff that's going on. So I was like, yo, you know what? All this money I have right now, I was like, yo, let me just let me make a podcast in an office and stuff, because I had an extra room. It was this room that was an extra room. All I used to do is in here was work out and work on a documentary. So I was like, yo, let me turn this into a podcasting room or something. So I started buying everything from it. I found this mirror right here. So, yeah, this shit's crazy. I saw it, best spoke bag. You showed out. You showed one. This one? If you're talking about that, my baby mother made that. Like she made it like it was like a Malaysian sweatshop. I want to get a nice bag like that for myself. My baby mother made that one. Yeah, she Asian, so you know. Best thing I be trying to make her do is just make everything, so I don't have to pay for it. That's fucked up to say, but yo, honestly, what I'm gonna say this. I thought all Asians had like some type of sweatshop where like they make everything. I was prejudiced about that shit. I will be personally. Yo, nigga. Yeah. That shit. Yeah, my baby mother made that shit. That was the first time she ever made it, so she could probably make that shit better. I'm gonna tell her to make a website so y'all can order some shit off her. She be making that. She be making the cross bags. When COVID came, she was making masks and stuff, and like she was making some good dough. What else she make me? She made me some other shit too, man. I use that. I use this bag for work on Sundays and stuff like that. I think I do want to switch my bags and use that as my wrestling bag and use that bag as my go to work bag. As you should. She should. Nah, it just personally honest. When you get somebody pregnant, I'm gonna be personally honest. All that shit goes out the window and stuff like that. I don't mind having more kids and stuff. You know, and I already told her, I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have cause my kids is half Cambodian, like they're like the niggas of Asian people, cause them niggas be dark, you know. I met some girl, she was fucking darker than I was. I was like, where are you from? She's like, I'm Lao. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Lao, where's that shit at? She's like, Cambodia. I'm like, oh, okay. And the thing about it, like, yo, this is the crazy part. I always dated dark women my whole life. You know, I usually date dark women and mostly black American women my whole life. I think black women are the most beautiful women in the world. Black American women are the most beautiful things in the world. And the reason why, and I always tell black people, and black people always ask me, yo, should I go get me an Asian girl? No, don't do that. Go get you a black woman that's going to understand you. That's going to be there. That's going to be, 10 toes down for you. You know, if you get pulled over by the cops, she already know what's to do. She already know what's the deal. You already know why you're doing it. You don't got to explain it. Like, I always tell people that's the gift about dating black women. They understand, and that's why I always tell people all the time, give black women more credit than what these niggas, these dusty, musty niggas be giving black women. Nigga, I give black women the most credit. Because I'll tell you this, if I ever broke up with my baby mother, I'll never date another race again. I'm going to be personally honest. I will always date a black American woman. I understand. Or just a dark woman. I know what you're talking about. Some Vietnamese are darker than me as well as Indians. Yeah. But they're like everybody treat them like niggers. That's why if you ever notice, a lot of those people in LA, them Cambodians, like they love black people. That's why they're in Crips and Bloods. You come to Massachusetts, they love black people. And they got the second biggest population of Cambodians in Massachusetts. But yeah. Like, you gotta look at it. They're the only ones that will tell you that, like, yo, we're not gonna fucking hate on you. You'll catch very rare of Cambodians doing that. Will they talk shit to you? Yeah, they'll talk shit to you because that's how most Asian people are. That's why I always tell black people don't go out with Asian women. That shit that Myron Gaines said about Asian women, oh yeah, you go out with Ling Ling, you get connected in and all this other stuff. They won't disrespect you. They're submissive. Nah, that shit's a fucking lie. That shit's a myth. They'll do what they do to you, but they'll disrespect you. That's in their culture. They disrespect their own men. Real talk. Like, I know why white people go out with Asian women, because they look very, very young. They look like they're fucking like 15 years old, 12 years old. Yeah, I heard about that. There's a lot of Vietnamese in Louisiana now. I don't remember them being in there before, but I heard that they're starting to become a big population down there now. So yeah, that's good, Salute. And and real talk, I'm gonna be personally honest. Real talk, them Cambodians, especially the men, they love black women. They'll tell you, like, yo, I always wanted to date a black woman. Like, yo, they're so beautiful. Like, yo, they got this figure. Like, yo, when they talking to me, they were talking to me like y'all was like cocaine or something. Like, yo, like y'all was like some China White or something. Like, yo, they're like this. Yo, I heard that coochie's the best. Yo, it's always wet. It's their eyes was like this, like open, like, yo, they drunk like 4 cups of coffee and some shit. Yeah, they love black women. It's just, I always tell them all the time, I was like, yeah, it's just some of y'all just don't have, y'all wouldn't be able to keep up with them. Like they'll ride out for you always. It's just at the end of the day, it's an aura thing. It's an aura thing. Like, no, let me see. FBA women's are the price. Yeah. Real talk. It is mostly lineage wise too. You got to look at it. It's lineage wise. You know, like we always talk about Mama Africa and shit like that. But who you think is the mothers of America? You ever thought about that? Who's the mothers of America? I love Jade, but I ain't gonna. Facts. I love Jade, but I ain't none damn. Yeah, facts. No, FBA women's or diamonds. Yeah, they're one of a kind, man. People, let me tell y'all something. If you notice, even gay people, yo, they emulate black women. When they're gay, who you think they emulate? Who you think they cosplay as? They don't cosplay as themselves. They cosplay as black women. Gay men, they cosplay as black women. Like I was watching, yo, there was this show. It was this gay show. It was super dope. I don't know why it was dope, but it was dope. It was called Pose. These women was these women that were men, they are men, but they're technically women in this era. Um, they play as women, but what made it so dope? They didn't play as the ghetto woman. They played as the sophisticated black woman. Like if you say something, I'm being personally honest. People always shit on black women, talk about their ghetto and this and that. Have anybody ever seen it? Like me, I always seen sophisticated black women. I always see this smart, always seen smart black women. This is why I always stayed with black women. You know, with me and my baby mother, that shit just happened. That shit just happened naturally, and she got pregnant when I was about to leave. I'm gonna be personally honest. So I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna be there with her. RuPaul changed the game. Yeah, he changed the game big time. You know? But at the end of the day, the thing about RuPaul, he was sophisticated. He was proper. He wasn't the ghetto shit that we see in these streets now. Like, that show Pose was so crazy because at the end of the day, those motherfuckers who was calling themselves... And I told y'all, I watch everything. I watch everything. All the shit that y'all niggas be doing in media, podcasting, I watch it all. Except gay porn. I don't do no gay porn. I caught, want to hear something crazy? I caught one of my staff watching gay porn, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, yo, you're at work. I'm like, nigga, are you serious? I never seen so-called ghetto women, and I'm 51. Shout out to you, man. Salute. I lived in the projects. I seen ratchet people and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of these women were sophisticated, you know? And this is where the media comes in and stuff. And this is why this is why I'm so happy we're policing our own people. You know, like we can't, like at the end of the day, we can't police like all of them, like the Sexy Reds and stuff. Let me tell you something. If Sexy Red wasn't all that crazy shit that she was doing, she would be a very beautiful and attractive woman. She probably would have already been married. I think Sexy Red is beautiful, especially with her glasses. It's just, she did too much, man. She's too much, and she's still too much. You know? And she's a black American. I like P-Valley. I seen a little bit of that. I like, the thing about it, I like P-Valley because I used to go out with a stripper. So, and the funny thing about we had a super dope relationship because while I was in the streets and stuff, we will always see who will make it home who will make it home first, so we can cook and roll the blunt. So, so I try to make it home mostly all the time. So when I did make it home all the time, I used to roll the blunt first and start cooking and stuff like, yo, what we got in this freezer? Oh, yo, let's see some pastas tonight, you know? Boom, boom, boom. When she gets off, she's probably tired. And the thing about it, people always be thinking like, damn, why would you go out with a stripper? Yo, I'll be personally honest. The biggest whores in the strip clubs is probably the bartender. I'm gonna be personally honest. I'm gonna be personally honest. I think it's the bartenders. I don't think it's the strippers. Strippers are just trying to get their money. You know, they'll show you some titties and some ass and stuff. You know, but this girl always been right with me and stuff like that. Shout out to Jeff. Salute, salute. Did you see that Tariq Nasheed? Yeah, with your boy Kwame. Yeah, we see him. Kwame's a clown, as always. Kwame tried to do that same bullshit last night with us. And I had to explain to him she didn't flee. I say, let's play hypotheticals. Let's say she did flee. She was a freedom fighter. She did what she was supposed to do in America. She had to get the fuck out of here or she would have been in jail. She's no good in jail. And this is what we're trying to explain to Kwame. And this is why I told Kwame, Kwame, you need to rebrand yourself. You know? Let's see, right? That's not contaminant. To me as a mother, no, you can't walk the dog. You have, yeah, and no. Shout out to Lala and OC. I mean, and Ray Ray. My fault, Ray Ray. Africans didn't have her. Yeah, and let me tell you something. Kwame tried to lie with the African Renaissance, whatever the bullshit he was talking about. And I had to tell him, I was like, okay, Kwame, let's look it up. And I was telling Kwame, I think she was with the Black Liberation Army. No. Kwame, I'm telling you, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. We looked it up. I was like, see, Kwame, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I was like, yo, you don't need it. And I told Kwame, you don't need to do all of this. You don't need to do all of this extra shit. All you have to do, Kwame, is just tell the truth. And at the end of the day, it's not about, and I always tell, and this is why I told St. Michael's today. I was like, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about actually helping. We debate to help. You know? That's why we debate in the live chat. If you feel a type of certain way and it's wrong, of course I want to say something like, oh well, yeah, you know what, you agree with that, and like I said, like if you really feel strong about it and you want to tell everybody without being interrupted, yo, can I jump on the panel? Of course you can. You know, yeah, she was a part of Black Liberation Army. She was also an auntie of Tupac. Facts. Auntie or godmother, one of those. I don't know what I seen. So, I think if you say auntie, I agree with you. She left and helped the people here for these Kwames and Shabakas leave a giant group. Facts. You know, and this, like, I get it when you say, yeah, you know, R.I.P. to her, Kwame and Shabaka. But at the end of the day, when you try to rewrite history, man, this is where we having the problems with the white supremacists. You can't rewrite history when motherfuckers did so much. She has done a lot, man. Like she was fighting oppression, and after that, when they wasn't giving her a free deal, they were gonna try to kill her. So she shot the fucking police officer and killed him. Niggas broke her out of jail and sent her to Cuba. And it's not like, oh yeah, it's like a black and brown unity thing. It has never been like that. It's just Fidel Castro fucked with black people. Fidel Castro fucked with black people. Why you think till this day when Fidel Castro died, a lot of black people RIP to Fidel Castro? Salute to Fidel Castro. A lot of Cubans didn't understand that. When he came to America, he went to Harlem. You know, it's not like, oh yeah, he was chilling in the Ritz Hotel. No, he went to Harlem. Black people love him. Why you think black people smoke Cuban cigars? Because of Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro fought for a lot of us. And let me tell you something. All y'all Pan-Africans, I'm going to tell y'all something. Fidel Castro helped y'all with y'all war. With Russia, and most of y'all niggas don't even know that. A lot of y'all disrespect Cubans and Fidel Castro helped y'all, and I don't even think Fidel Castro is Cuban, but he did his thing, man. He loved black people. He genuinely loved black people. Why you think he kept these white people out of Cuba? He's like, yo, y'all can't stay no more less than a day. Just let's all really actually think about that. Like, yo, why wasn't he fucking with Why wasn't he fucking with white Americans, but he fucked with black people? You know, that says more. That says more about who she was than anything else. Gonna told young Diane risk everything to see her. Yes, because you know what? We also have to understand. I want to say this. We have to understand. She did her work in America. She did her due diligence in America, especially as a woman. She was the only woman who. This is the only woman who got away with killing white supremacy and saying that, like, yo, I live to talk about it. I live to tell stories about it free. I am free. Now all of a sudden that people see that she's free and all this other stuff, people want to throw Pan-African on it. This is where we have problems at. This is where there's a disconnect with blacks and Pan-Africans. And I told Shabaka, I was like, Shabaka, you and your generation killed Pan-Africans. The reason why, I'm going to tell y'all this, the reason why conservatives is having a hard time is because they can't adapt with the times. They can't connect with the times. They're trying to go back to the 1960s and it's 2025. They're trying to go back to the 1940s, the 1930s, and it's 2025 and we got the best fucking electronics, fucking technology, fucking communications ever. And they still bitching. Like, come on. We got YouTube. Like, this is crazy. This is why I keep on kicking in the backs of the white supremacists, the white conservatives, you know? And I try to leave the white community out of it because at the end of the day, those are strays that they're catching because of these white conservatives. You know? Facts. You're right, OC. They're trying to latch on. Yeah. But the thing, let me tell you what, like, let me tell you something. I love me some, I dated a lot of women in my lifetime. I love me some Bronx women, but those bitches come out of pocket. I'm gonna be personally honest. Those type of women come out of pocket, and they will say some shit to you that you might have to put your hands on them, or they might do some shit to you where you might have to put your hands on them. You know, like y'all think Cardi B's the worst one. There's 3 times worse women than fucking Cardi. Cardi is just okay with it because at the end of the day, she's getting money. She's a capitalist. If it gives her money, we don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck, you know? Look at all she talks about sucking dick all the time. And sometimes that should stay in your bedroom. How you trying to fuck and all doing all this other types of moves, that shit should stay in your bedroom. You know? You should be freaky for your man. The stuff that you do to your man or your husband should not leave the fucking bedroom. If your man is trying to do stuff with you and stuff like that, that shit shouldn't leave the bedroom. This is why it's Crash Out Saturday. Because, like, sometimes, like, yeah, we could have talked about some more conservatives and beat down on white supremacy and stuff like that. But we also have to talk about us. What these people are doing right now, it's crazy. You know, half of this stuff shouldn't leave the bedroom. If your husband likes to watch porn while he's doing you, that shouldn't be on no fucking interview. That shouldn't be on some. Put it this way: if it's going to be on an interview, at least let it be a premium package where, like, yo, not anybody can just listen to you talk. If you're like a sex doctor, I understand. It's just, yeah, it is distasteful. Yeah, it's sad, man. And the thing about it, I'm looking at this because I know she's not Trinidadian. I know she's just a Latino, a dark-skinned Latino. And as I told y'all about Cardi B, I liked her before the surgeries. All this other stuff looks crazy. Like, baby, I don't need you to look perfect. I need you to be you. I understand if you had a dysfunctional face looking shit. Like, there was this girl. I used to go to school with this girl. She was a Cape Verdean. This girl had a fake eye in her eye. She had a fake eye, and like I still thought she was sexy. Dope body, everything. She had a one eye. She barely talked to anybody and stuff because she was probably insecure about it. But I thought she was so beautiful. You know, fuck the head and the body will follow neither whether negative or positive. Facts. You're right about that, Randall Double R. Right. Functions over form 100%, 10 by 10 times. Yeah. It's just the thing about it, sometimes these people have to see it, you know, and that's the sad part about it. Sometimes these people will never see it, you know. And sometimes you'll get beat. Sometimes you get beat down because of it, you know, and it sucks. But we're gonna be done with this video. We just seen this man crash out. He lost. We're gonna do a Myron game, see how he crashed out on Tariq Nasheed because what he said about his little buddy Charlie Kirk. And I seen this and I was gonna put this on our video, but nah, fuck that.
Go back on X.
Subject, but nonetheless, like, I want to give this man a moment of silence, as we all do, right?
100%. I just want to echo what you said there, Arthur. And we'll speak about the ramifications of this later because I have huge concerns about how this is going to be used or what's going to happen with this. But we'll speak about that later because we just need to be a bit more sensitive. But
Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of a speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man. This is precisely why. This is precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are scumbags, man. The scumbags, dude. The man literally just got shot.
Yeah. Yo, he got so mad. Yo, he's about to crash out. Yo, wait. Yo, just watch his face when he said it. Watch this. I'm gonna pause it too when he gets to like the little stink phase.
Subject, but nonetheless, like, I want to give this man a moment of silence, as we all do, right?
100%. I just want to echo what you said there, Arthur. And we'll speak about the ramifications of this.
No, he just clicked it. Yo, he just clicked the shit. Yo, and he got mad when he clicked it. Watch this.
The ramifications of this later because
right there. Yo, once he clicked it, yo, he gave that little stink face like, no, this motherfucker did it.
I have huge concerns about how
He's
this is going to be
heated.
used
Look
and
at
what's
him.
going to happen with this. But we'll speak about that later because we just need to be a bit more sensitive. But
Tariq Nasheed, man. Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of a speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man.
They did. Got Yo. Yo. He's mad right now. He said rock rally first. Shout out to Randall. Barry don't have nothing to have. In fact, yeah, facts. Oh Lord, not this guy. Pull the clip of that man rolling around in the building. Master, Master, we sick. Yeah, look at he's mad. We sick. We sick.
Yo, this is precisely why.
He's about to crash out.
Precisely why people like Tariq Nasheed are scumbags, man.
I'm a scumbag now. Huh?
Scumbags,
Okay.
dude.
I'm a
The
scumbag
man
now.
literally just got shot, and you're gonna say some stupid shit about this. You piece of shit, bro. You can't even exercise.
He's a
an
got
ounce of
coochie here. That's
for
fucked
somebody
up.
as they're going through the worst moment in their life.
That nigga
And you're
about to
dumb
cry.
monkeys over here saying this type of shit. You piece of shit, dude.
He's heated. Look at him. Crash out for my daddy.
Piece of shit, man.
You going? He about to crash out for Master OC.
Humanity, man. I would have wished this on my.
I mean Ray
worst
Ray
enemy.
too.
I would have wished this on my worst enemy.
Stop lying, nigga. He's about to cry. Look at him. He's about to cry. Look at him.
Incredible. Incredible, man. Wow.
He's heated.
Incredible, dude.
Go and crash out for white
Holy
daddy.
shit, bro. I guarantee you if the roles were reversed and something happened to Tariq and Charlie found out about it, he would offer his condolences. He would say, I'm praying for Tariq Nasheed. I guarantee you, Charlie would exercise
Facts, Ray
10
Ray.
times this piece of shit
That's that
is
long
exercising
hit.
right now.
Facts. He might not have to go back to Turkey.
If Tariq got shot and Charlie heard about this, he would pray for him because he's a Christian. I know he would. This scumbag is over here saying this stupid shit.
Fact. He's a motherfucker. Man, I got a burrito rig.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to this scumbag at this point.
He's heated. Look at him. He about to cry.
At it from the point of a creator myself, I'm like, dude, that could be any of us. So that's all I want to really say here. And we need to, give him a more silence because this is really bad, like really bad.
Yeah, I agree with what you said there, Fresh. It puts everyone at risk. I mean, normally you get threats and you kind of just like, oh, this guy's an idiot. And now it's like anyone who sends you a threatening message, there's actually cause for concern. Like people are willing to do this type of thing. I've just got a message now from some anonymous account was like, oh, I hope you get hit by a bus. So now, when you look at what's happened to Charlie Kirk, is this an actual threat? Should this be taken to the court? Should the police be involved? Because threats like that now, when you're actually physically threatening violence, that could really, you've seen what happened to Charlie Kirk. So yeah, it is cause for concern. Ryan,
Facts,
just,
he will.
A, I want to hear your thoughts on it, and B, who are your inside sources in terms of?
He's like, I suppose, bro, through
So
the
we're
chat.
getting conflicting stuff.
Shout out to Ray Ray. Yo. Y'all gotta understand. Niggas be mad at especially me. I sometimes I just dumb out and sometimes it just don't be the right time, Like I don't know if y'all see my legendary video. I had a video where I crashed out on 20 or 30 white supremacists. I'm talking about those like 50 people in my live chat. Just disrespected me because I was talking shit about Nick Fuentes and Jason Whitlock. You know? And I told the truth about Nick Fuentes. I was like, yo, he was out here. Nigga got ran out of Boston by some transgenders and niggas who be hugging trees. Dumb niggas got mad at me because I said that. Oh, you fucking monkey, I'm gonna fuck you and stuff. Gay people, yo, white people talk about fucking me. Like, nigga, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. I was like, nigga, you know I'm a gun owner? I was like, nigga, I'm a licensed gun owner in Massachusetts. I will shoot you, my nigga. I was like, you do that shit. I was like, yo, if you got a problem with America and how we handle shit, I was like, yo, you can always go back to the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. You know, do a deep diver on like, the Grapers. Yeah, I'll do that. It's the Grapers are fucking rejects. I'm gonna be personally honest. Those are some reject niggas who, you know, who never been treated right in school and stuff like that and never really got no bitches and stuff. Like, look at Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes wasn't getting no bitches. He still don't get no bitches. Only person he fucked was probably Destiny. I think, I'm gonna be personally honest, I think Nick Fuentes is a homo. I personally think he's a homo. He like Bucci Cat. He's part of the Chung Chung gang. You know? The Chung Chung boys. And we gotta be personally honest about that. He likes Chung Chung. Let me give you two examples that I know that this nigga's probably gay. And I'm gonna be personally honest. First of all, this nigga had gay porn playing in one of his fucking episodes. Next time they had a video of, I heard Destiny was giving this nigga head. So like, what the fuck are we saying? This nigga's not gay? No. Why? Because somebody sucked his dick? No, nigga, you're gay. There's nothing wrong with you being gay or a fucking homo. Let me ask y'all a question. This is why it is so acceptable for the LGBTQIA community. So all these gay niggas can come out the fucking closet and say like, yo, I'm here now, baby. I'm looking for you. You know, on some gay shit like that. Like, yo, my nigga, do your thing. Just leave me alone. I'm straight. You could go mess with young Rodney over there. Hey, Rodney, some shit like that, The nigga's gay, and there's nothing wrong with the nigga being a homo. Just like, yo, my nigga, that's your thing. You like chung chung meat, Like, what the fuck are we Like, why the fuck are we mad? Let me tell you something. White supremacists has been doing gay shit for a very long time. I beat fucking Kwame up over this shit all the time, but it's not Kwame's fault. It's these white supremacists' fault. But Kwame don't want to blame white supremacy. White supremacy wanted to fuck Kwame. They've been gay ever since they came to Jamaica. Why you think they were fucking this nigga's ancestors? Then having his friends fuck them. Like, yo, come on. They were having an Epstein party. Like, come on. Like, we're going to sit here and act like this shit never really happened? Nah. They were using Jamaica as a broken fucking country. Like, or colony, if you want to be politically correct. It was a broken colony. They were tying niggas up to trees and shit. So. Till this day, Kwame still don't believe me about that shit. But I was like, yo, them niggas was fucking your ancestors. They was taking turns on your ancestors. I know you don't want to hear that, but my nigga, you talk about black people getting spit on and German shepherds and all this other shit. Like, come on, that's what them niggas was doing to your ancestors. They were taking your ancestors chung chung. Like, that's what we're gonna start calling shit, chung chung, the chung chung boys. just throw that shit out there so niggas don't demonetize us and all that other shit. We got our own code words and stuff where we connect. Notice how these conservatives are getting busted for these. Yeah, facts. Was it James Comey just got busted too? What, 3 days ago? 3 days ago? His dumb ass need to get busted for listening to Donald Trump. And I always tell niggas all the time, ain't nothing good that came through. Donald Trump that niggas really stuck with. So let's personally be honest with that.
Let's get Zulu Warrior. Let's get Mr. Zulu Warrior in the building. Mr. Zulu Warrior, hop on in, Zulu Warrior. Mr. Zulu, hop on in. Zulu, where you at? Unmute your microphone. Zulu, where you at? Okay, I think he might be in the middle of getting some Postmates orders in. Mr. Zulu, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Oh, he went down. He'll come back. Or he's trying to get back on. Okay. Zulu Warrior, hop on in.
The Chung Chung boys.
He's hacked my Wi-Fi so I couldn't speak the truth.
Oh, no. Your forehead was in the middle of it was blocking the satellite. That's what that was.
Prove it.
Well, some of those 5G waves, it couldn't get past that damn hairline in that head.
Now, my dreads hang all the way down to my shoulder.
No, that's not dreads. That's a monkey tail.
Oh,
this dreadlock.
That's a
You are jealous because your bald ass can't grow
those
hair.
are monkey tails, my nigga. That's not. No, you stole that from a monkey and sold it in. That's different. No.
You know damn well your bald
got a
ass.
Monkey lace front. That's not the same thing as dreadlock.
Your bald ass could never grow hair this long.
Nigga, no.
Tariq the freak.
No.
I see you bought a new suit.
I did what? I bought a new suit.
Them FBA donations are working out,
and
man.
it's not yours. So that's the great thing about me.
I smell like Chanel. I smell like Burberry. I smell like Louis V. Louis Vuitton.
No.
I smell like designer.
Yeah, you smell like a zebra. No, that's
prove it.
Yeah, true. We know what you smell like, brother.
I smell rich as fuck.
No, you smell like a newborn rhino. Where you just
hell no.
You smell like rhino afterbirth. Yeah.
And you smell like a jail cell.
No. Smell like Sally Struthers breast milk, nigga. You've been suckling white missionary titties, nigga. Get out of here.
No, you smell like you eat Salisbury steak, broke ass young man, cheap ass young man, cheap ass suit wearing young man.
No.
You need to get more expensive suits like me. You see, the hat is Chanel, the shirt is Burberry.
Expensive because you had to kill the damn giraffe with your hands to sew the damn giraffe skin pants on. So yeah, of course.
If I can kill the giraffe, it's a sign of high testosterone. Right. It means I'm an out.
Yeah.
Your bitch ass could never kill a giraffe. Look at you. You look soft as fuck.
It's called a grocery store, nigga. I don't have to kill animals in the wild.
You look sassy as. You look like you can't even hurt nothing. You can't even hurt a fly. I can kill a lot.
You are the one wearing a cheetah print.
Actually, that was a good one. He was like, you look like you couldn't even hurt anyone. Shout out to African guy.
Thong and some flip-flops at the green card office trying to do something strange for a little change. That's you, sir.
No, that's gay as hell.
That's never. You.
Yeah, them,
sir,
niggas, niggas do be sucking dick for some fucking goosey rice on some real shit. So
you do other things besides eat a goosey with that mouth. You out there.
Don't put that gay shit on me.
The white man know that you are single and ready to mingle.
Don't you dare put that gay shit on me, you accuser. I would never be a gay. That's FBA culture. Look at little.
Well, you done dropped some foo-foo on the phone and it got mute. I didn't mute you, sir. That's you.
Being gay is FBA culture. Look at the biggest rapper, Lil Nas X. He's FBA. Who else? Who else does that gay shit? It's all you.
We seen some of your artists switching across stage. Burna Boy be kind of throwing his hips a little bit too much. So what's going on with your artists over there?
Burna Boy is from Nigeria. If she's from Nigeria, she has bacteria. So that's different. That's different. I'm not from that village.
Get
that
the
was a good
fuck
one.
out
That
of
was
here.
right. All right. All right, Mr. Zulu. Oh, I hear baby pandas and shit in the background. All right. Oh, that's funny. Oh,
Salute to
goodness.
Starch
Okay, let me
Manning.
get
How
some
you
more
doing,
folks
man?
in.
Salute, salute. Yo, this is just a crash out episode. We just talking. We just talking about everything. It's nothing no like serious thing that we should be watching. It's just niggas just clowning, people crashing out, being mad, and like we're just enjoying ourselves today. I'm not gonna do nothing serious. Uh, and the reason why is because I want y'all to have a good day. The biggest rapper or the one they like. Facts, Ray Ray. But facts. But yeah, it's just like yo, we're just gonna have a good Saturday today. I was gonna do a Chocolate Man podcast, but I pushed back on it. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do it on Monday. But kinship, facts. They did. I think they're gonna end up killing that motherfucker, Little Nas X. I think the liberals is or whoever the higher power is gonna end up killing him. Lil Nas X is doing too much. I don't know if the niggas do. Want me to tell you who he remind me of? Lil Nas X. What's his name? Was it Tevin Campbell back in the days? Tevin Campbell was a great singer, great artist and stuff like that. But I heard like, yo, this motherfucker went through. He went through some shit. I heard that these niggas was really passing him around. And this was years ago. They probably took the shit off the internet, but I felt bad for Tevin Campbell because Tevin Campbell was one of my favorite singers when I was growing up. I think, what was he saying? Can we talk? I think he sings that. Let me see. For a minute, girl, you know your name. Yeah, he was a grade 7, but at the end of the day, don't forget, he just fucking disappearing, you know? That man had been through a lot of bullshit, you know? Yeah, can we talk for a minute? Girl, you know, girl, I want to know your name. Yeah, it's he went through a lot of crazy shit, man. Yeah, man. And I don't think, put it this way, I don't think he's gonna get the respect or the legacy aura that he deserves. I don't think he's gonna get it. And it's because he had a short career. But he has done a lot. But I think the industry took advantage of him. Was on his way. Then he was just yeah. They took advantage of that kid, man. It was sad. It was sad, man. That his shit should be on Unsung Stories. I'm just being personally honest. It was a sad situation.
All right. Let's get YNS season. YNS season. That's who we're going to get. YNS season. And I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I got to kind of get up because my son has a ball game tomorrow. So I got to get some rest. YNS, hop on in.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
man?
YNS, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm chilling, bro. What about
I
you?
am cool. Now, where you from with that accent, brother?
Hey, I'm from Canada, brother.
Okay. By way of what? Where's your family from?
What type of question is this, bro?
Well, we like to know who we're talking to. That's all. It's not.
I'm African,
Okay,
brother.
what part of Africa is your family from?
North Africa.
Morocco, Libya, Algeria.
The second one, brother.
Libya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you from, brother?
Okay. I'm a foundational Black American, so you know where I'm from.
Hey, respects, brother.
So that means you're somebody say you're Somali because yeah, you kind of have a Somali accent. Yeah, I don't think you're from Libya.
How can you tell by like an accent, bro? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of Libyans are in Canada, but a lot of Somalians are. So YNS, what's on your mind?
Hey man, I got this new coin started up, stuff like I don't know if I'm allowed to even demote that on your channel, so
Promoting it because I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know what
it's
we don't
not
want to promote anything that I'm not familiar with. We're not going to promote that.
for sure. But if you really want, you could do research. I'm looking for like partnerships, like making some deals. You could search up sugar. It's one of our old coins. Just do a $ sugar. You'll see it on Dex Screener. It's at a 20 million market cap still today.
All right.
And then yeah, we're just trying to build it up, build some connections, maybe talk with you about anything.
Money.
Well, no, you go ahead and do your coin. You go do camel coin or whatever you need to do, and just keep your thing pushing. All right. Yeah, I'm cool. Oh yeah, we cool, brother. Yeah, I'm about to run no scam over here. All right, let's get Dark DJ Silly Man. DJ Silly Man. DJ Silly Man in the building. Where you at, Silly Man? All right, DJ Silly Man.
My apologies. I was hopping off my Bluetooth, so it wasn't staticky. How you guys doing
Hey,
tonight?
good, brother. How are you?
Good, doing well. I'm sitting in Jersey waiting on surgery.
Oh, what's going
Missed, uh,
You waiting on surgery? What's going on? You all right?
I got injured by the Williams Company on fighting the Industrial Commission. It's kind of funny because it's my wife's last name and she's a little darker hue than me. I'm just a hue of a man. Looking for some love.
Okay, sound like you've been drinking or smoking something. So what's on your mind, bro?
Not drinking, just smoking for the pain.
There you go. Anything else on your mind?
I'll be right back, everyone. Give me a second.
Yeah, trying to get off the weed, but like June 6th would be nice.
Okay, well, you had to go to rehab. This is not a rehab now. Thank you. Get your little 12-step program. Yeah, this is not a 12-step program, brother. Yeah, get around some folks that you can sit down and talk to. All right. Let's get Shaheen. Shaheen in the building. What's up, Shaheen? Mr. Shaheen, hop on in, sir. Where are you at?
Hear me? Can you hear me now?
Oh, Lord. Shaheen, yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I love you, Tariq. I love you so much. You're just the greatest person to listen late night.
Yes.
I just think you're awesome.
Yes, indeed. Now, where are you from, Shaheen?
Well, I'm half Iranian, half American.
Okay.
And I grew up in Saudi Arabia. I grew up knowing Saudi Arabs as being nice people, and unfortunately the US doesn't agree with that, but I love them, and we just need to stick together. Americans just need to stick together and help each other and support each other, and I'm totally supportive of anything that President Trump does. Unfortunately, I'm a Trump pro person. I don't know if that is you or not, but and I love Elon, and I love Elon too. So that's just how I am.
I don't know about
I'm like,
yeah, but Trump, hey, Trump, Trump is doing some cool things. He's doing some things that's questionable. He's doing some,
yeah, he does. He speaks out of turn. He does.
Yeah.
Honestly, he needs to stop. Just get some public person that knows about how to deal with, talking with other people. He sometimes steps out of turn, but he's still a good president, and he's our president, and I love him. So
There it
No,
is.
I'm loyal to him.
There it is.
But you know what? I
Go ahead.
think your show is so great. I really do. I just sometimes I'm so lonely and lost and missing my kids and all that, and I listen to your show and it makes me happy. And I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tuning in. Let's get Angel. Oh, you all right?
Hey, Tariq.
Hey, Angel, you all right over there?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's going on?
I'm not from South Carolina, but I am from
Oh,
Arkansas.
shout out to Arkansas. Shout out to Arkansas. How long has your family been out there in Arkansas?
Well, my parents were both raised here, but I was adopted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old were,
So I don't know any of my biological history.
how old were you when you were adopted?
I'm gonna say this: Frank Ocean was that guy because he pimped the system. And they got mad because of that. He did the record labels dirty. Most people don't know that, but yeah, he did the record labels dirty. Ray Ray.
3.5 months.
Wow. That's
Um,
yes, indeed. So what's on your mind, dear?
Well, I really respect your show, and the woman agreeing with everything Trump has done, I'm sorry. I can't go for it. I've known that man a long time, and I used to have to visit with him at executive meetings, and man, he's not going to bring anyone up. No one but himself.
Who, you about Trump?
Yes.
Let's say you saying you worked with Trump before?
No, I did not work for him. He was in some of the same executive circles I was in.
I see. Got it. Okay.
No, he had to sit below me at the U.S. Open.
Wow.
So, and then he bitched about my dog being there.
Wow. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you. Let me get some more people in here. Okay, let's get Boogie Harry. Boogie Harry in the building. Boogie Harry. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Mr. Boogie. All right. Boogie ain't saying nothing.
Arrow, bro. What's up?
All right, we're gonna watch something great. We watched The Rose. So we got two more we're gonna do. I'm gonna speed this one up, but it's gonna be great. Tommy Sotomayor, he's gonna crash out. I don't know, and I like Marquette. Marquette. I'm gonna say this. I'm not a hater or anything. There's certain things I don't like about Marquette, but I think Marquette is one of the coolest, one of the greatest educators in our era right now. And I think he deserved his flowers. The reason why I think Marquette deserved his flowers because at the end of the day, when people was calling him a scammer, he showed how great he really was. That's when he really shined to the best. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give this man his flowers, no matter how do people feel. Let me tell you something. This motherfucker didn't like Tariq Nasheed. I still have to give Marquette Burnett. I think that's his last name. His flowers because, like I said, he's an educator. He is doing stuff. Tariq Nasheed is doing stuff as well. So we have to always tell people all the time, we gotta give credit when it's due. I know these liberals get mad when we give Donald Trump credit for actually doing something right, but at the end of the day, this is what we do. We have no team. All we gotta do is tell the truth. That's what's so great about us.
The center.
But I'm gonna take your word for it.
Didn't you just say about that guy about being humble? You just said that about that guy. Now you don't believe anybody have never heard of you.
I don't know. I don't believe you who went on Fresh and Fit several times when you say you've not heard of me. I don't believe that at all. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. It's not about. Hold on one second. It's not about not being humble. It's about being honest. And so I'm
But I
telling
don't see
you.
how that's an argument. If somebody says it, I wouldn't even sit up there and argue with somebody about
No,
that.
it's not an argument. It's not an argument. It's a statement.
Well, I don't
What's
know
up,
you. I would say I
FBA
don't know you. It
Convo?
became an
Salute,
argument because
salute.
you
Nah,
tell
that's
me you
cool,
don't
man.
believe that.
Definitely, you can always go back.
And I'm letting you know up front so that you know where I stand.
I wouldn't care that you don't believe it.
You know now, though.
Again, that's where it goes back to you said being humble. I don't think anybody would call me, and I would have to tell them, I don't believe you've never heard of me. But
It's not about bigging myself up. It's about you coming on pretending as though like you're coming out of the blue.
It was. You can even see the comment in the comment section.
You know what I like,
ladies
though?
and gentlemen, go to my
Glad that you're
Instagram right now.
Sinful the P, he passed away too, man. I think he passed away. Oh my God. We're talking about the same person. Sinful the P was a man. He was probably the next upcoming. Real talk, he was the next upcoming podcaster.
And go see if it didn't happen. On my picture where I said I just got home, go look. Go look and see if I made it up.
Speaking of completions, I'm not sure what you're talking about right now.
Everybody watching, go to my Instagram. Go look at what happened in the picture before the last one. Someone said it to me in there. Go look at what I said back.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Go look at what I said to them.
That's fine. If you could try not to yell,
I'm making it up.
My ears now. You're kind of hurting my ears now. But here's the thing.
You couldn't hear me, now I'm hurting your ears. So you're just gonna sit here and
I
just keep
appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate you coming on. And one of the things that I think will be very educational that I mentioned about you in particular, which if I were you, the reason I would have showed up is this. I said, you sit there and basically make faces while you're sitting right next to the gentleman. And then when he leaves out, then you start talking shit about him instead of addressing it straight up as a man. And that is extremely pathetic.
First off, it's not pathetic because I didn't invite him to the show. And so I don't disrespect people in someone else's house. Now, if they didn't say something about it, that's different.
Then you join in on gossip
in the house. It wasn't my show, and I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know him. I didn't know he was going to be there. I don't disrespect him. If they brought this man on and he was supposed to be doing whatever it is he was doing, I let him.
Right. So let me respond to that because that sounds good. You're right. If you're there for business and it's not your platform and he's acting up, it's not upon you to correct him. I agree. It's also not upon you.
That to Myron.
Hold on one second.
I was shocked that y'all let it go that long.
You don't have to interrupt me. Hold on one second, boss. It's also not upon you as a man to sit there making pouty faces, number one, but that's fine. You can feel a certain way. But when the guy leaves and if the host start lashing him verbally in his absence, which is backbiting, there's no need for you to join in. Now we're ganging up on him in his absence.
No need for me to. One of his managers can tell you I said something to his manager about him, about his behavior before I walked on the screen. He said, that's just his thing. He young and we trying to get him to stop doing that. I said, well, if he keeps doing that, some of it's funny. I said, but some of it's going to rub those people the wrong way. And he said he's a young man and he's trying to figure it out.
It was not your show. It was not there for you to set the rules and the decorum. That had nothing to do with you.
If they asked me my opinion.
I need to address
That's all I did.
They asked you your opinion?
Y'all would have had an opinion about it too when somebody gets canceled.
You said they asked your opinion. I'll just play it.
We're getting into evidence right now. This shit would have been dope in court. I mean, people... Yo, my cat would have been the greatest. Yo, he would have been the greatest attorney of all times. This motherfucker let niggas set this up for failure. Watch this.
See right now. Let's see.
Respect. You left your diapers. You know they're expensive. You can't. I don't know if you're gonna be.
Everybody else spoke about him as well.
This guy was stocking
diapers.
But I was the one that should have.
We're gonna play the clip and then we can go through it. We're gonna play the clip. We can go through it.
Diapers the entire time, like. Make
Well,
some
you can tell when
contributions.
somebody never had anything in their damn life and they keep bringing up.
Okay, there's you. So now you're talking about Brody behind his back. So you said that you
Everybody
spoke up.
spoke about him. We were talking about what just happened.
One moment. You don't have to hop out. One moment. You just said everyone started talking about it, but we just played the video footage and it showed that no.
Sinful P, Sinful P? He died years ago. I think he died like 2 years ago. But I think if this is who we're talking about, yeah, Sinful P. He was a podcaster. He did his thing, man. He had crazy game, man. I found out about Sinful P on the Star Report. So yeah, Report always put people on game.
No one asked you, so you were lying about that. And then B, you said everyone was talking about it. No, you started the conversation. And then C, you were clearly disgruntled. We just played the video footage.
No, play it back. If you said go ahead, play it back that I started.
I will play it back. I will play it back for you.
Yo,
Able to. This guy was stocking diapers the entire time. Like,
that was the first person to talk about it.
You can tell when somebody
right
never
there
had anything in their damn.
Okay, so
she was the first person to start talking about him.
She stated, "quote This guy was stacking diapers the whole time." End quote.
Yes.
So if you take that sentence and you do a textual analysis of that sentence, critical discourse analysis, is there sentiment there?
Yes, because they didn't say any of that before he left. Well, I mean, while he was there.
No,
there's no talk about how lame he was or how lame it was.
No. There's no sentiment there. She said this guy was stacking diapers the whole time. That's an observation of fact. That is not
But
an
I'm
opinion.
saying she didn't make that observation before.
Then what you did was you started talking negatively about him. But here's the difference. She's a broad, and she was coming at him to his face while he was there. They were engaged in.
You offered your opinion about me, and you weren't talking about me to my face. You've been doing this. You even put a title up here. You didn't say nothing to my face.
No. Hold on. Let's stay on topic. We can get to that. We can.
I'm saying that's normally what people do.
No, we can get to what you said, but let's not let you run away first. Just admit that you lied and you tried to make it seem like the broad started off the conversation disrespecting him when it was actually you, but you waited till he left to disrespect him.
First off, as I told you when I started, I didn't know that man or what he was there to do. So I'm not going to ruin their show. I'm not going to start a fight with someone if this is their show and that's what they brought him there to do. I don't know what he was there to do.
Then you should have kept quiet the whole time. While he was there, you were quiet. And in his absence, you should have continued with your
while
silence.
he was there, I spoke on situations in which I felt that it was need for my opinion. I gave it.
You didn't.
While he was there, I did not say anything.
You did not give him any criticism while he was there.
Sir, I sure didn't. I didn't give anyone any criticism while I was there.
That's right. You only do it when they're gone. That's cowardice.
Yes, that's what I do. I only criticize people when they were gone. That's why in the next show, whenever they were asking me, I then gave criticism of the people on the panel. But I only do it when they're gone. That's how I end up in any situation on this show. You're right.
Anything about any other show.
I'm afraid of people.
We're talking about the show that we just observed. Secondly, another thing that I take issue with.
You said I only speak on people when they're gone. That was a person.
The second thing that I take issue with is this. You were sitting there telling the broad and the white that, you know what? Everybody's coming in after a guy. You're an OnlyFans thought. You'd be all right. You believe that?
Yes, because I know plenty of them who are, and when it's oddly enough, they end up getting a man. I know women who got several kids by several people and some fool marries them. These men have very low standards. Because if they didn't, one of the girls was showing me after the show I went on there yesterday. All them people were talking about how dumb she was. Them same dudes were in her comment section and telling her how fine she was. Superhead actually got a simp to marry her.
See, here's the problem. Now, let's break this apart. You said Superhead got a simp to marry her, which would be a low quality, low value man. What she was saying is that, good men. But that was the very discussion that was being had. She said that she was going to stop only
married.
This is where I had to agree with Crispy. The person who she got to marry her was Shorty Columbus. He makes movies. He was in the movie. What was it? Play the Game or some shit like that. There was like three of them. It had the Jody Meeks in it. Yo, that's the guy, and he's a fly looking guy. So it's this is the only part I do agree with. What's his name? 1 second. Excuse me. This is the only part that I do agree with. Crispy, but we don't know what Marquette means specifically, so we gotta listen to what he says. Hold on.
But that was the very discussion that was being had. She said that she was going to stop only. One second. No, 1 second. No. 1 second. She was saying that she wanted to stop OnlyFans because the guys she's attracted to are not attracted to her in her current state. But the simps are the ones attracted to her in her current state. So you were misleading her, suggesting that she could get a good man in her current state.
Sir, we would all have looked at that guy. I called him a simp, but he was still a good man by everybody's metrics prior to that. That guy who married Superhead. That's why it was shocking, because everybody thought he was a good man. I call you a simp based upon what you do.
I just want to confirm, you believe that the OnlyFans girl who is also a single mother can still get a good man according to what you define a good man as?
Yes, I think it can happen because I think what's happened is they've lowered what these men are supposed to expect. That's why these women are able to outwardly do certain things, because these men are still saying, "I'll still take it."
But you're saying those are good men according to your definition.
No, by their definition. When you
no,
hear
but
these
we're talking about your definition. Why do you
I'm
keep
saying
changing
I'm
the
listening
goalpost?
to this woman, and I'm listening to the majority of women who say things like this, and that's why we asked them on the show. Well, what do y'all consider a good man? And if you listen
But
to
Tommy, I said what you consider a good man.
okay, even by my definition, a nigga that's willing to take care of them, that's hardworking and educated, will still do it. Because in his mind, a lot of men, like let's say if an accountant, she might be attractive to the point where he can't get one. I know a dude who married a woman, and this dude is a doctor. He married a woman who was 6 months pregnant.
Okay.
Literally. And his thought was he was saving this woman, and she was so sweet, and he knew her. But I knew what it really was. He thought he couldn't get that woman in her pure state, and he didn't, because she never gave him a shot. When she got pregnant, though, she did, and it happens a lot. There are a lot of men who settle down with women who, when they were in their best state, they had no interest in them.
Okay. And the reason
Right,
that
Strawberry,
you're lying,
I'm conflict avoidance. The fact that he said that lets you know he's trying to be an
no,
a-hole. That makes no
that's
sense.
not the case.
Nobody
That's
has
not the
ever
case.
said that I'm conflict avoidance.
I'm telling
You
you
said
that yes, I'm telling you that I do not respect the fact that you had a chance to address a man with your disagreement. You could have addressed him respectfully.
I just told you why I did. If you don't like it, I get it, but I did answer.
I'm telling you that you waited until he left and then you talked bad behind his back. And we know, especially
I did it. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with this man about what I think they might be looking to do.
Why are you so
Crispy? He does got a point. I agree with you with the woman situation. I would go out with a stripper if I was single. What? First of all, they give good sex, and after that, they like to cook, and they're always on their feet where they want to support their man. They don't. Let me ask you a question. Do you think these stripper women really want to do what they want to do, like shake some pussy and stuff like that, throw pussy up in some raggedy, dusty nigga's face? Nah. They want to be at home actually doing wife shit. They want to be loved by somebody, you know? So, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible, but not everybody. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what actually fucks certain niggas up. Getting to know these strippers and stuff like that. yeah, nigga wants to fuck you and stuff like that. But yo, sometimes there's a curiosity in men's head where it's like, yo, who is this person? Like, yo, there's this girl I've been creeping around. I don't creep with her no more. There's this girl I was creeping with for like probably like 6 years. I knew nothing about her. All I knew is that we both we love having sex with each other. Once we started talking to each other and stuff like that, like damn, I was like, yo, I wanted to be with her and stuff, but I was with another chick at the time, you know. And she had a boyfriend too. We was using each other as a side piece, you know, just for a thrill, you know. And this shit happens probably like once every year. You know, it's not like the sex wasn't good. It's just sometimes you just need that tune up by somebody else. You know, so she was one of, and yeah, she was one of those type of girls too. She was a BBW too. Ooh. Yo, when that ass shakes, man, it's like an earthquake, baby. Hell yeah.
Mad.
Because you're saying things and just keep repeating.
No,
it.
I think you're mad. No, you're mad. It's getting under your skin
You're
because
just
it
being
has
an
the
asshole. You didn't even want to bring me up
like,
here because you knew you was
you're
gonna be
very
an asshole.
angry. You're very mad. Like, why are you so mad?
Yes, because you're being an asshole to someone that you didn't even want to bring up here because you were scared to bring me up here.
That's an indication
And lied
that
to them people talking about some, I've been reaching out to him. No, you
calm
weren't.
down. Calm down. That's
no,
an
got him.
indication that you're losing the
Got
argument when you
him.
start yelling and
I'm
getting mad.
non-confrontational, remember? No, I'm
Wait,
non-confrontational.
hold on. I'm being polite here. You're getting out of control. We all
No,
know
you
that
said
you're
I'm
not
non-confrontational.
Yeah,
Now
you're the
you're
same
saying
guy.
I'm being
Hold on.
confrontational?
Let me know. Are you the guy who was on Vlad TV and then you saw one of your enemies?
Sir, I was never on Vlad TV.
No, don't do that.
Here's the
no.
You said it and you laughed and giggled.
I just asked you. I just asked you.
And I told you it wasn't.
What am I referring to?
You said
crash
I
out.
was on
Crash out.
Vlad TV and one of my enemies confronted me.
It's downloading.
You said I was on Vlad TV and one of my enemies confronted me. This never happened.
Calm down. Just calm down. You're a very angry fella. Calm
I
down.
sure am.
Both of y'all, Ray and
It would
Yes,
have
I
been
am.
amazing.
Because
if
I'm
you were-
non-confrontational.
It would have been amazing if you were this angry when you were dealing with.
So I'm gonna say I agree with both of y'all. He's metal and dark versus light skinned. Coon Wars. The battle of the sellouts. So I'm gonna say this. With Marquette, I wouldn't say he's an odd person, but he's a very person who has an enigma to him. And the reason why I say that is because he comes off very, very conservative. But at the end of the day, he's not like these conservatives out here. He actually will fight you. But he can have an intellectual conversation with you and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, he wants to help black communities and stuff. He wants to actually, he really I'm gonna be personal, he fucks with us. He fucks to us, we fucks with us to a certain extent, you know? Because like I said, he's an educator. He's not a politician, he's an educator. He educates people. That's why, what's his name? Crispy is getting mad because he's educating him on it, but he's not knowing that this man is a fucking educator. He educates black children. You know?
The guy you're sitting right next to him making faces.
He's talking about Tariq.
I had to present Crispy with that award.
Oh, no!
What's up, Crispy? I had to give you your award, Crispy.
The receipt.
Crispy.
I did not set this
You
up.
set this up. Yes,
Crispy. I had to Crispy.
I have no idea.
Then why is
Crispy.
He's a grown man.
Shout out to Vlad. Shout out to my homie Vlad. I had to give
grown
Crispy.
man.
Let me give you your award, Crispy. Let me give you your award, Crispy. There you go.
And you letting this roll, huh?
Let me give you your award,
you set this
Crispy.
up. Come on, man. Why you
Crispy. Oh, Crispy bald spot having ass bitch. And why you covering up your bald spot, player? Let people see. Let your scalp breathe, my nigga.
I ain't got time to have a good night, man.
Bro, I ain't hit back and he's still talking crap.
Y'all see that shit, right? Nigga punch me dead in the face. I know what I'm gonna do.
Niggas went all crazy. Yo, Tariq, this is what Tariq does to niggas. Like, he professionally does this shit to niggas. And, like, I don't think people understand what he's supposed to be doing. But Tariq Nasheed, he agitates niggas because at the end of the day, he knows he's gonna be right. This is why I always tell people all the time. I feel like Tariq Nasheed is like probably the fucking Bones Jones of like FBA. Only person who could defeat Tariq Nasheed is probably himself. You know? Watch.
Let people see. Let your scalp breathe, my nigga.
I ain't got time to have a good night, man. Bro, I ain't hit back and he still talking crap. Y'all saw that shit, right? Nigga punched me dead in the face. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me dial this 911. Tell them I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted, and now the people who assaulted me are waiting outside the building. I was punched in the face. The black male, about 5'7", 155 pounds.
You're making faces. You're a very angry guy. It's just not even
Yes,
necessary.
I am. You should know this.
Just calm down.
You should
Just
know
calm
this.
down.
I'm the known entity here. Ain't that how the buddy talk?
Just calm down, bro. Just
I'm the
calm
bigger name
down.
here. So that's why I have the. That's why I'm talking like this.
The reason
have the
that
right
you're
to do that.
mad, the reason that you're mad is because you were
because you're
clearly
being
exposed for backbiting.
For what?
You were clearly
What you
exposed
expose
for
me for doing?
backbiting. Let's look at the footage. You tell me that what you did was right. Look at it.
Entire time, like.
Look at it.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been sitting next to this guy.
I
the
would
whole
love to
time.
have a civil debate with him. No love. If he asks me a question, I
Just
will
relax.
answer it, each one.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Doing too much, bro.
He been sitting next to you. You ain't saying nothing. You looking down. I just want to narrate this, and then you can respond.
Respect.
He walks out,
You left your diapers. You know they're expensive.
and then listen to you straight
can't-
away.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
Like a man.
Wait till he's
I was
gone.
stocking diapers the entire
Waiting,
time.
waiting till he's gone.
Somebody never had anything in their damn life, and they keep bringing up, I did this on TikTok.
Like you got
I
it.
just kept saying it like this nigga has a tummy.
Like, did he make $1 million on TikTok?
Now, here's the thing.
Fresh never dissed him before the end.
Real quick.
Said a word.
I'm saying what you did was not manly, which is to say you do not wait till a man leaves and talk behind his back. You don't do that. You could have sat there silent and carried on with the conversation.
That nigga's about to
Okay,
cash out.
but
Look
that
at him.
became
Look at
that
He
became
just
the
cashed
conversation
out.
one. But two, let me explain
You
something.
started that conversation, Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy, did you not start that conversation?
And respect. I heard what he said about me and was
shit.
respectful, even though he was saying I'm not being a man. I tried to then speak back. He cuts off.
I'm asking you,
If I,
did you
if, I
not
get,
start?
if I get bothered by that, then I'm being sassy.
Relax for a second. Relax for a second.
Won't let me respond.
Relax, just one.
But yo, OC, this is why you're supposed to ask someone like, yo, what questions are you asking me? You know? Why is this wrong? You know, shit like that.
One sec. Tommy, did you not start that
You just
conversation?
let me respond to what you said.
Tommy, did you not start that conversation?
So you're not going to let me respond to what you said. Now you're going to pose a question.
Relax, real quick. Just relax. Did you not start that conversation?
Again, by what your metrics was, I started it.
Okay.
Even though when I looked at it, and anybody else can say this
Uh-huh.
woman's first thing that she said, but either way, everybody else around the table that had said nothing bad about him while he was there, then started doing it.
Okay.
Because they were shocked he did it. I was shocked, and let me tell you why I was shocked he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was in the back, he was like, man, I've seen your shit. He was respectful to me, and then he was respectful to them. And I'm friends with them. So
I'll be right back,
it'd be like how the people in the comment section right now, when they feel I'm disrespecting you, they come to your aid. When I heard him say what he said as he walked off to that man that was my friend that I then brought him up there, had been helping him push his stuff. I'm then confused that why did he do that? So yes, I speak on it. I speak on a lot of things just like that. Anybody that's ever watched me since I've been here since 2009, if I see something that goes left, it is wrong. And I'm like, wait a minute, how is this okay? And it really went left out of nowhere. What I was bothered by, I thought they were all cool with it. I just didn't understand. And the biggest part was, why am I brought here with this man on here? But I'm not going to say this in the audience and say, why y'all bring me up here while you're here? I'm just sitting up here thinking, where do I fit? Because I was told I was brought there for it to just be me. This was a last minute thing of another guy sitting there, which is why they brought me back Monday and did it. Because I said something after it. I said, why did y'all bring me when I had this man on here? Because whatever he was doing, he should have been allowed to do without me there.
Okay. So some of what you just said, are you saying you said that off camera as well?
Well, I said that at the end of the show when we were walking out. I was like, I'm not understanding how that even happened. I'm confused because I thought, and then they explained to me then, he had called them out their name before. I didn't know. I was like, so wait a minute, y'all brought him on. And they was like, well, no, we patched up the beef. So if he had already called y'all lame before, it's not shocking he called you that again when he didn't get his way. But the way he didn't get was still weird to me because this man is saying things that I'm thinking, why is he saying, you know, me and this brother, so when you say I wasn't talking bad about him, he kept bigging me up. We're the stars of the show, and I'm thinking, man, I don't know you. I'm a known entity, and you keep telling me you're the star of the show, and I guess that's what you're doing, but it became irritating because when I came to have a real serious conversation, I thought.
I hope you see that, like, I haven't picked you out a hat to like trash you. Do you understand what I'm speaking of from a moral value standpoint of why I'm saying it was not right that you speak ill of the man in his absence in general, but particularly when he was right there and you could have addressed him? Do you understand at any level what I'm trying to forward and the value in what I'm trying to forward?
Well,
Like, can you tell me what makes sense about that?
I will tell you, no, it doesn't, because remember, but you don't have to see it that way, but you're asking me for my opinion. Or
Yeah,
my
I said, does anything about that make sense to you?
Yes, I'm saying it does not, because I'm explaining to you that I'm in here and he's been irritating, but what I'm doing, and let me say this, everybody in your audience has had this happen. You're nice to the friend that's nice to your friend. But when you see that that person then disrespects your friend, you speak up. That's what happened. I was nice to him, not because I liked what he was doing.
You speak up to him. You speak up to him.
He literally walked out. There was no time to speak out to him. Anybody who watched it, it was seconds. It was seconds.
So at that point,
he walked out on his own. He wasn't even kicked out. He wasn't even kicked out. I didn't even know what he was doing until he walked back and said, y'all some hoe ass niggas, and walked off. That was it. And I'm sitting up there still. You can watch me like, what the fuck just happened? So then I have to say, is this a skit? Because it didn't make sense. So now I'm thinking, this has got to be a skit. But then when I hear them over in the back by the door arguing with him, and then Byron said, yeah, I had to kick the nigga out. And I was like, so that really happened? So at that point, I'm like, oh, hell no. This doesn't make sense. He just got up and walked off himself? I've never seen anybody do that. While you put that up there, also somebody said, why not put up what no?
We're really doing is complain, except that you cannot stand up for your friends in the absence of the bully. When the bully leaves and then you stand up, then you're not standing up for your friends. What you're doing is ineffective. Then it just merely amounts to gossip and like complaining about what happened, but you actually didn't do anything when it counted. The moral that I'm putting forward as a man, which is in direct contradiction to what you did and what you're saying now, is after he leaves and people start talking about him behind his back, a man might say, instead of going along with the crowd in the wrong direction, a man might say, you know what he did was dishonorable, but let us not backbite him, for he is not here, which means A, we're not teaching him anything, and B, if he wasn't willing to learn and there needs to be a conflict, we're not even engaging him in conflict. All we're really doing is complaining, which is not constructive or productive. Let's carry on with the conversation. But what you were doing was gossiping and backbiting, and I'm speaking against that because that's weak and immature. The value of that is that you guys, there was no, what did you get from talking about it after he left? Like, what was the value add?
I will tell you what the value add was. It was just content. You're on the show, and that's what you're doing. You're talking about it. The majority of things that we're talking about,
Got a point there.
even this, there was no value add. You just got people to send you money talking about me and name calling me. You added no value to anybody's life talking about this. You didn't. We don't. And to try and act like that we're somehow now, we're not talking about things that don't matter at all. That we don't, these people sit and watch us, they enjoy it, and they go on and do what they do. That was content, and I was there to make content. So I'm going to talk about what I just saw. Why wouldn't I do it? I've done it every time I've been on anybody's show. I would talk about what
So you're just an entertainer.
That's what I was there to do, entertain. Every show where this Adam 22 or any show, when the funk jump off and they kick somebody out, the first thing they do is talk about what happened. Everyone does it. I don't know a show where they didn't do that. If right now I left this show and called you a name, you and the people on the comment would then talk about how I left.
Which would be different because I'm addressing you directly. But
you wouldn't be addressing me directly if I jumped off.
No, I'm addressing you directly now. So when you leave, it's not a situation.
I called you all kinds of names and left. You wouldn't have
but it wouldn't be a situation where you, Tommy, would leave and say, you know what? And that guy's a sucker. Like, he would never say that to me. It's not a situation like, man, that guy's a sucker. He waited till I left to have an issue. No, you'd be like, you know what? Like, when I was talking to him, he presented an issue. And when I left, the issue carried on. Whereas with your one second. One second. When you were sitting there next to him, as far as he knew,
he's getting stressed
y'all were
out.
cool as hell. You know, as far as he
out.
knew, y'all were buddy. And then he left, and then he's watching the live. He's like, oh, Brody, like, coming at me. But I was sitting next to him, and he was cool as the, what's going on.
You just said, right, thank you. This is just logic.
Out.
And we're arguing what a person is saying is logical. I'm logically saying, one, this man was brought to a show. I didn't know what he does, but I'm watching his stick and I'm like, what the hell? Two, he didn't try to fight the man himself, and he's the one who called him a bitch ass nigga. He didn't try to fight him.
No, he didn't.
Myron didn't say a fucking thing. So I didn't know what was going on. If it's a skit, why would I fuck it up? I don't know what they're doing because Myron said nothing. So so what makes no sense, I'm watching the guy who's being called the bitch. He didn't say anything. I don't know if this is a skit.
Real quick, Tommy, question. What I'm expressing to you in terms of not talking behind that man's back, have you ever heard anything like this before in your life, in your experience, or is this like a new concept?
Here's what talking about somebody behind their back in my life has been.
Okay.
If in your face, I'm sitting up here and I'm saying, like how we're talking, if you say something and it's bothering me, that you're saying it to me, I don't say a word. I pretend me and you cool. You walk away thinking, you and I, because we're talking, you and I are talking. You said some things and I could tell you right now that what you're saying directly to me, because it's you and I show.
Okay.
You brought me up here.
You're saying because we think we're cool.
No, not even. Listen, you're talking directly to me. Anything you said to me, I've said whether it's okay or not, because you're talking to me. That man said nothing to me. He spoke to them. He spoke to them. I would have literally had no reason, if that is the show they're doing, to tell him, man, stop doing this when that was the show.
You keep talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. We're saying after he left, don't turn up at that point. Why then? Like, there's nothing to say about him. We disagree on that. If you don't mind, I'll just go through what a couple people sent in by a super chat. If you want to address any of the other comments. And by the way, I appreciate you coming on and addressing this. And if you ever need anything from me, do let me know. I'll be happy to consider it.
Oh shit, he's about to flip out.
Watch.
Watch.
My fault, Mr. Burton. I sent in $5 super chat, but I realized we're balling more than that. Let's see an example. By the way, baller alert. I also acknowledge Fooly Cooley. He writes, peace to the saints. It's wild when the truth comes to light. Tommy really lied up front. Very crazy. I think he's referring to when you said that you didn't start that conversation about the guy who had just
Yo.
left, and it was exposed that you did. Shout out to Nigel.
Look at this nigga. He's about to spaz out on niggas. He's about to spaz out on people because at the end of the day, he's listening. This is a I don't want to call it an agenda, but this is a tactic where you're listening, like you're not watching the live chat, but this nigga's about to read you what these niggas are saying about you. Instead of you reading it about yourself, it's 3 times worse because at the end of the day, somebody else is telling you what niggas are saying about you. Watch.
He writes, peace to the Saints. That went left immediately. Lightweight expected it to. Where can I get conference 2? Can someone drop the link for conference 2 footage? He writes, can someone drop the link? Okay, there you go. Shout out to Rakeley. He writes, gotta go, Saint. The snow plow needs operation. Ha ha ha. Peace to the Saints. An American man writes, he's not a good man because he chose an attention slore to mother his children. This is bad for society. This is bad for his children. They see their mother close to naked, basically stripping on a regular basis. I think that was our disagreement on what a good man is, but you have every right to define a good man according to your standards. He writes, Tommy always acting tough.
Oh,
Shout out to Nicaragua. He writes, stop being so emotional, Tommy. No one said you're soft. Fooly Cooley writes, Myron told him to relax for a good minute and you didn't check him then. You have no spine, Tommy. Straight gossip.
Fucking disrespectful.
If you need to respond to any of these, let me know, but I'm just kind of going to run.
This nigga is listening to disrespect right now. He's about to get stressed out. Watch.
Through him if you don't mind. An American man writes, he added the value of pointing out that backbiting is immature and immoral. Tommy lied to us about them asking his opinion and then admitted that he started gossiping because the women did. Peace to the Saints. Tuition. Shout out to Strong 2020. He writes, he did not think it was a skit. Does FNF do skits? It may have been backbiting. It was definitely backbiting. But it was good for content. See, I don't believe that it's okay to do any and everything just because of content. Like, to me, there are moral limits to what I would and would not do for content. So you cross my moral limit, but not your own. Shout out to Ray. He writes, he brought up Adam rage quitting, but said he doesn't know you.
What? These people are insane.
Shout out to Gabriel. He writes, tuition. And I also acknowledge
Yo,
Justin
he's about
writes,
to go
Peace
crazy.
Saints,
Yo,
tuition.
I'm telling you, just the way how he sounded, this nigga is too calm. I'm telling you, he's about to flip out. He's gonna flip out. And the thing about it, this shit happened because of Tariq Nasheed. All this shit happens because of Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed be exposing niggas, and only the smart niggas know. Watch, look at him.
I also acknowledge Justino. He writes, you not like us, Tom. I think we're okay. So I think someone sent saying, is this the video after Myron told Brandon to leave Castle Cam? Thank you for putting Tommy in his place. He's annoying. And mind you, like, I'm gonna just pull this up right here. I don't know what this video is, but mind you, Tommy,
he's about to get pissed.
I've never spoken about you negatively before. Of course, I've seen some of your clips because you've been in this in a while, and you've had great humor and insights. And so you're not a person that I've ever had any issue with.
Tommy Sotomayor right now is very uncomfortable. I don't think if y'all notice, just look how he's getting busy right now. He's not feeling this right now. He's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? He's like, why is these niggas right now attacking me? Who are these imaginary niggas? Let me tell you something. Imaginary niggas will get you fucked up. I'm gonna be personally honest. Them niggas will get you fucked up, and this is why I always tell people all the time, I don't really respond to a lot of people if you're not a part of this website part of this podcast, or you haven't subscribed. Like, my nigga, why am I talking to you?
beef with. I disagreed staunchly on the comforting you did with the chick in the white. I disagree staunchly on the what I consider backbiting, talking behind another man's back. And aside from that, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're unintelligent. You're not someone I would try to, put down or cast in a negative light. And I think we're having a reasonably civil discussion. So I do want to let everyone know that, I don't wish you any ill will. I wish you continued success, and we can have disagreements without, hating and despising each other.
When you are surrounded by a group of people who, before I even came up here, it's how zesty and gay and cooked. Took the whole conversation. And a simp, because I told a woman.
Yo, Tommy Sotomayor, yo, he's probably one of the greatest podcasters of all time. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because this nigga could take a lot of fucking beatings. Listen to what this nigga just said. Watch.
And I think we're having a reasonably civil discussion. So I do want to let everyone know that, I don't wish you any ill will. I wish you continued success, and we can have disagreements without hating and despising each other.
Shout out to E Will Facts. Watch this. This is my favorite.
When you are surrounded by a group of people who, before I even came up here, it's how zesty and gay and cooked. Took the whole conversation. And a simp, because I told a woman and gave a straight response as was asked here. If this woman, at any point in time, is pretty enough, a man will look past what this woman has done. And then gave example. At any point in time,
that nigga's
is pretty enough,
that nigga's
a man will look past what this woman has done. And then gave examples of this actually.
Oh, see, this nigga's very insulting. You could tell. Watch this.
Happening. Now then y'all can decide that's a good man or not. But many of y'all mamas got a man to get with them after they done had several kids. And in my world, I would never do that. But your mama got one. Somehow she did. And that to me is the equivalent of an OnlyFans girl. Because ain't no damn way I'd be with a woman and this woman got kids by somebody else, multiple, who didn't want to be there. And yet there's several men who've done it. And that was all I was saying. Tommy about to cry. Damn. Y'all say, y'all are grown-ass people.
Hey, Tommy, you know what the internet is like, bruh. Come on, man.
Talk about what's manly and then crispy, zesty. But but the conversation is about a man.
Yo, Tariq Nasheed started all this shit. Yo, I'm gonna be personally honest, and we might do a podcast on this, but did Tariq Nasheed destroy fucking Tommy Sotomayor's career? Yeah, I think we might have to do that Monday or Tuesday. Like, this nigga destroyed his career. This nigga's living in his mind. Like I said, certain niggas who know shit like this lives in your mind rent free. Watch this.
Come on, man.
Talk about what's manly and then crispy, zesty. But the conversation is about a man, but they can do that. And that's supposed to be manly. He's gonna cry in the car. What is he even talking about? He's using all the same points as 304s. Ain't nobody trying to have no conversation. Not at all. Ain't nobody trying to be adults. I don't see how crispy is adult. But it's okay, because when y'all ain't adult, it's hilarious. But I was supposed to somehow argue with a man that I don't even know. And since I didn't, my manhood is being questioned. That makes sense. Goofy ass shirt he's wearing.
Oh no!
Emotional. Crying, Tammy. Tommy about to crash out. Relax, Tammy. Yeah.
Yo,
Now
this
that's
is
adult
why,
though.
yo.
You giggling about that. That's a man.
This is why I said Tommy might be the GOAT of probably failure, but he's the GOAT. Because at the end of the day, he been doing this shit for so long, and this nigga's demonetized, and he's still making money. Myron, Nick Fuentes, them niggas is crying to get back to being demonetized. This nigga's getting busy. What?
Manly stuff.
No, your reaction. No,
Just so
Tommy.
y'all know, they do what they do when they
Nah,
get
Tommy.
paid. They don't call. You want to talk about calling
Tommy.
out? He ain't
Oh,
call his
he's a
own fans
crash
and say,
out.
"Well, hold
Tommy,
on."
He's
no,
a crash
listen,
out.
If I told him this, then I don't think it would be cool.
You're
with
right,
y'all.
OC. He's
I'm
a
laughing
super
because you
fan.
funny as hell because
Thank
number
you.
one, I know
Thank you.
you know what the internet is like. And
Oh,
I
look
know
at
you
it.
know what the internet is like. And I'm shocked,
Well, you won't
honestly.
say that about what I did.
Honestly, I'm shocked that you as an OG on the internet, you're
Say
getting
that about what I did.
just said that.
That's what
Listen,
the
one
internet
second
is
ago.
like.
One second, Tommy. I'm shocked that you as an OG on the internet, you're seeing the comments and you're getting emotional about it. And I don't think it's necessarily because of the comments. I think that what happened is you came on the live stream. We had a disagreement. I don't think you feel like you got the better of the disagreement. So it kind of turned your emotions up a little bit. And then the comments are kind of like poking at you, and
This is
it's
scary.
you're reacting to that. So frankly, I don't think the comments should matter that much. I'm surprised that you're like reading them.
They're holding someone accountable. It would be the same way if you tried to say that Myron them was holding someone accountable, but then their fans was allowing them to do something that looked like they weren't holding people accountable or themselves accountable. You would say, just like people tried to bring up when they said, well, Fresh, if he got a 304 pregnant, that goes against what his message was. Did they say that?
Of course.
They didn't say, but it all for entertainment.
And I tried to give you some grace. I said, hey, we disagreed on two things. I've never, said anything negative about you. I've seen your work in the past, and we have a difference opinion on two principal things. And I let everyone know I don't consider you to be an enemy, and I want you to continue being successful. Do you feel like you're continuously being attacked? When I was laughing because you're reading the comments in a funny ass manner. Like you don't think that could be funny at all? I thought it was hilarious.
No, listen.
I thought it was hilarious.
I can understand all that.
Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
Even when you do that, I said the words. I can understand all that.
Yeah.
But you're being emotional. I'm trying to hurt your feelings. You'll keep doing that.
No. Right now, when I said I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, no, really. When I said,
well, you even said it.
But I'm saying sincerely.
I understand that.
Yo, he's an asshole. He said I was trying to hurt your feelings already. Yo, what the fuck? To say it's definitely a go-to. Yay! I wasn't trying to really hurt your feelings already. Yo, oh my God, yo, this shit is fucking crazy right now. Oh my God. Watch again.
We disagreed on two things. I've never, said anything negative about you. I've seen your work in the past, and we have a difference opinion on two principal things. And I let everyone know I don't consider you to be an enemy, and I want you to continue being successful. Do you feel like you're continuously being attacked? When I was laughing because you're reading the comments in a funny ass manner. Like you don't think that could be funny at all? I thought it was hilarious.
Listen.
I thought it was hilarious.
I can understand all
that. Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
Even when you do that, I said the words. I can understand all that. But you're being emotional. I'm trying to hurt your feelings. You'll keep doing it.
No. Right now, when I said I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, no, really. When I said
before you even said it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to hurt
emotional. Even when
you don't think that could be funny at all? I thought it was hilarious.
Listen.
I thought it was hilarious.
I can understand all that.
Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
Even when you do that, I said the words. I can understand all that. But you're being emotional. I'm trying to hurt your feelings. You'll keep doing that.
No. Right now, when I said I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, no, really. When I said
before you even said it.
but I'm saying sincerely.
I understand that.
Sincerely, I'm not trying
I
to.
understood it.
Yo, he
When you said it, I
gaslighted
said
the
that I
shit out of
understand.
him.
Okay.
Yo.
You said I.
Yo, OC, you are right about that. Or who was it? Yo, E. Will. He gaslighted the shit out of him. He gaslighted the shit out of him. Like, yo, he said, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. And then think about it, the nigga wasn't like on no tough shit. The nigga was like, this is why I say, yo, certain niggas is just a seasonal vet. Them niggas will have you crash out if you're not really, yo. This is why I always tell St. Michael's, nah, I don't do debates. Like, if people can learn and like, yo, if I can crash out on you, I'll crash out on you. But at the end of the day, you can come on my show and say what you want to say. But at the end of the day, don't think you're going to get a debate out of me. You know? That might have to cost niggas money now, man, since I don't do debates. Just tap out. Yeah, nah, he ain't tapping now. He's about to crash out. What? Yo, he's about to crash out.
No,
But
really. When I said
understand that before you even said it.
no,
You said
but I'm
that-
saying sincerely.
I understand that.
Sincerely, I'm not trying
I
to.
understood it. When you said it, I said that I understand.
Okay.
You said I said it in a funny way. But I'm pointing out that you have people, your audience, who was trying to hold me, a person who was on a show, at something that just happened. To tell me what's manly or not about the way I acted. And yet, these same people who were sitting in judgment of what I did on the show and trying to make it way bigger than it is are now sitting here, and that's them.
Break that down again. Like, break that down again.
I'm a fossil. I look sick. My shirt's ugly. Those are the same ones that's saying the way I acted on the show was not manly.
Oh my God.
It doesn't make sense.
Crying right now.
And it doesn't make sense that grown ass people are just sitting up here. When you have a discussion with somebody, if y'all were adults and y'all were actually talking to someone, why would you talk to anyone who it don't matter what they say? I'm gonna talk shit. BBL Tammy. BBL. It don't matter what they say.
Come on,
I'm gonna
Tommy.
listen to hear if they say anything that's
Tommy,
Tommy,
you and I are gaslighting more.
Tommy, you and I are having a conversation. I mean, respectfully, I know that you just hopped on. You just hopped on. Listen, you just hopped on a live session. So I don't know what you were doing before this. Like you probably weren't like prepared to go into a live session, to an argument or a debate. You just hopped on a random live session. I get that. I just feel like right now you're a little off track in terms of because I know you're an intelligent guy. We're having a conversation, you and I. The comments are going to be.
You started off the conversation feeding them.
Tommy, the comments don't matter.
How we started. You did not talk to me respectfully or as a man or even as somebody who was trying to get to the root of what they saw. Because most people who are interviewing someone, and I've never sat there and done that, when I interview someone,
you weren't being interviewed. You weren't being interviewed. What I'm telling you right now, before you went into this speech, is that I'm reminding you that the conversations between you and I, and the comments don't matter. People are going to say wild things in the comments. We stated our perspectives. We have a difference of philosophy and life way, which we've clarified. I said, there's a level of mutual respect here from my end.
Hey, yo, Marquette, when I get my show on and popping, you're coming on my show. I gotta figure out, how do you be gaslighting these people? This nigga had Tommy Sotomayor crash out. Only time I ever seen this nigga ever crash out was on Tariq Nasheed. Real talk. He hates Tariq Nasheed.
And I don't think that there needs to be like so much angst on your side. Like, I'm surprised, honestly. I'm surprised that there's like angst on your side.
Talking like we were talking as adults. You didn't, but I understand you're gonna keep playing that role that you did, and I understand.
No, we've always been talking as adults. No, we've always been talking as adults. I think the most adult thing possible is to set a standard and hold people to behaving morally. And that was my chief issue. I believe what you did was extremely immoral. And in fact, when that behavior, listen, when that behavior is carried out by everyday people, for example, young African American males in the ghetto, and they're around someone, they don't speak up, that person leaves, and then they speak up on them, and that person gets wind of it. Yeah, things do come back around.
That is
it is very helpful to not backbite people. It's very helpful. You don't understand the logic.
Extremely immoral what I did. If you call that immoral,
that is immoral.
You win. You win, sir. You win.
That is immoral.
I agree. Yes.
Yo, he's about to crash out.
That is right. And I think that right now,
numbers are hard now.
What we're seeing is surprising because
Shout out to E-Will
with your experience on YouTube, with your age, with your intelligence, with your logic,
Rando
right now you're getting wrapped up into, am I winning or losing an argument? Are people making fun of me in the comments when really it's about we're having civil conversation. You've established your position. I established my position. And the way we wrap up the conversation is of, hey, there's still respect here and honor. And, we're doing business. It doesn't have to be anything personal or emotional.
Right now. Look at his
and sadly, I feel like you have a grudge. Like, for example, if I
saw
you out, I would shake your hand. I'll buy you a drink, whatever.
Hey, yo, I called it. Yo, he looked like, he's pissed off right now. I just called that shit.
He's tasting, getting two of them.
So it wasn't an interview, but we're doing business.
It's business right now. That's correct. This is business. Don't play dumb. Really? Is that what you're doing?
What am I getting out of this business that's being done?
Oh, you're playing dumb now. That's amazing.
No, what am I getting out of it?
Come on, Brody.
Please tell me what I'm getting out of this.
I'm trying to be civil with you, and you're playing dumb.
I'm asking a question, and you're not going to answer it. You said it was
I don't
business.
respect that at all.
What would I be getting out
Tommy,
of it?
I don't respect that at all.
You're just not going to tell me what I'm getting out of it.
So you show up on YouTube live stream with no self-interest whatsoever. So you show up, you don't think that you're getting more exposure. You don't think that you're getting views and access to a new audience.
What's on the screen? What's on the screen? You got your stuff. You're reading your stuff.
Okay.
I don't see mine.
Let me ask you this, Tommy.
Name a thing.
Let me ask you real quick, Tommy. You got to stop talking for a moment.
One thing I've advertised.
You got to stop talking for a moment. So you said that you've never heard of me. If logically that is true, that you have never heard of me, then perhaps some portion of my audience has never heard of you. Thereby, that would expose you.
But yeah, you were doing a show about me.
One second. So that would expose you to an audience that would be unfamiliar with you, and thereby you might be able to gain some audience. So you're just here out of the goodness of your heart. You're just here out of the goodness of your heart?
Yo, I literally told you exactly what happened, and you can go read it.
No, so you're here just out of the kindness of your heart to contribute.
Anybody who knows me knows if somebody's talking about me, I show up. If you, it's better to talk to me.
Yeah, out of the goodness of your heart.
Now he's saying out of the goodness of my heart.
That's amazing. Here's what I can't respect about you. I tried to let you. You came on here. You got flamed. You came on here. You got flamed.
Advertise myself. I didn't put my cash app or nothing.
You came on here and you got flamed. And your feelings got hurt. And then you started reading the comments.
You're right.
You started reading the comments because your feelings got hurt. That was crazy. Bro, start reading the comments. His feelings.
This is the shit I'm telling you. This is why if you're ever on, I'm gonna give you out the dopest advice ever. If you ever on somebody's channel, don't read the comments. Because them niggas is probably talking crazy about you. They don't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, whoop-de-whoop's doing this and that. I want to land here like, yo, we had a great crash out session and stuff like that. We see what was going on and stuff. And I hope you had a great time. I want to give a shout out to Rando, Double R Rando, OC, E-Will, I said Rando. Jesus Christ. Ray, FBA, Convo. Starch Manning, as always, he's a new subscriber, so definitely shout out to you. Let me see. Let's get to the top tier. E-Will, OC, or Official C, Ray, Rando, Shabaka, FBA Convo, St. Michael's, Lala, Jeff, Rando, Starch, in Ohio. Salute, players. Thank y'all for everything. We did a great show today. If you, I need y'all to like and subscribe and also comment. And if you want to share, definitely share to all your platforms so we can get more people on here. And thank you for everything, everyone. Y'all take care, and I'll see you.